How's my hair look?
You straight, bro? Yeah.
Am I gonna get bitches after this?
Hey, you know that. Hopefully, I don't know. You never know, though, bro.
We rolling?
Some bitches like, some don't. Yeah, it's going, man. Let me do a little intro. Hey, introduce yourself, and we'll go from there. Also, on the side note, before we can get into all this shit, what was the first time you started traveling, though? Was this over the span of like years or what?
That's just how I can remember it.
Okay.
The order. I'll just be like, oh, did I go to that one? I go to that one.
Yeah. Okay, for sure, bro.
But it's throughout my whole life, yeah. I didn't just, I left the country when I was like 3 years old, actually.
Okay, so your family like kind of...
We went to Europe for like 7 months and then came back, and then...
God damn!
And then...
My dog said 7 months, bro. Fuck. No, that's what's up, bro.
And then when I turned 18, I basically just went wherever the fuck I wanted every single year.
That's cool stuff, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a hell of an intro, too. We'll put that in there at some point. But what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the lab session. Today, we are out here and got another good guest, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Tell them who you are and what you do.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you coming through, bro.
Y'all follow the podcast. My name is Sam Korte. It is Korte, not Korte, not Court. But we out here, and I would explain myself as a photographer / videographer, an adventurer, and an athlete. I love sports and stuff. So
Facts, man. Y'all see going crazy with calisthenics too, man. Yeah.
Trying to 863. Shout out y'all, man.
Hey,
getting
facts.
me right. Let's go.
Facts, bro. So with that being said, man, we dive straight into it, bro. Let's start on the photography stuff, right? How did you get into photography?
So, honestly, I played soccer my whole life. That was kind of my thing. And I wanted to play college soccer. So I saved up like $200 for the cheapest camcorder at Best Buy so that my dad could record my games so that way I could edit it and send it to college coaches. And so my little Asian friend down the street, he helped me illegally download the software. So I started editing that thing, and I was like, all right, I can edit some other stuff. And then I started editing videos, and I was like, this is kind of cool. I started downloading stuff on YouTube, making highlight reels and stuff. So I kind of liked the creative side of just you can make whatever you want, find whatever you want on the internet out of nothing. And then what happened after? I guess I've always been kind of like a little creative. And then when I moved, I used to live in Alabama. When I moved to Florida, my friend bought me a GoPro 4. And then so
Before you go, my bad, what's the age on all these sports? Yeah,
I was like...
keep up.
I think I was like 14.
Okay. So 14, you got the first $200, then got the camera.
Yeah. Okay. So I was like 14. Then, actually, when I was like 15, 16, I think I saved up to get a nicer camera. I think it was the G7X1. And a lot of people, even 2026, are buying, that's 10 years ago, I bought the G7X1. A lot of people are buying the G7X2. Or, no, I think it was the G7X2, the same camera people buy nowadays.
They're still using that thing.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So I like exploring, always loved adventure and stuff. So I lived in Alabama. There's nothing to do there, right? So I would climb radio towers and stuff.
Bro, that's nuts, man.
Yeah.
You're talking about like, so that's nuts.
I calculated it out. I was 232 feet in the air, and in Alabama it gets really cold, so it was below freezing. So I had gloves on, all this stuff, and the wind was crazy. And me and my homie climbed it for sunrise because we knew like didn't want to get caught by the police or anything. We'll get to that later. I'd never been caught until like last month.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. That's a whole other conversation right there.
But yeah, so I would climb that thing. You know what quarries are, right? When they So a quarry, a limestone quarry, is like where they mine the limestone to make concrete and stuff like that. And in Alabama, there's this big quarry where it just turned into like a spring where you could go cliff jumping.
Oh, that's
so
fire.
I would hop the fence in that thing. I'll go cliff jumping. I love all this adventurous stuff. And I was like, I want to document this. So I used the GoPro my friend got me the summer before I left.
And it was around 14, 15 still?
Yeah. 14, 15, 16 is when all this stuff happens. So I lived in Alabama. It's boring. So I would just be adventurous. And then I would try to take cool photos and videos. I also loved YouTube. Like, you know who KSI is?
Yeah.
So I love soccer and FIFA, so I would always watch him. So YouTube kind of like inspired me. So I would make my own like soccer challenges. I would do like stupid stuff like
eating. Recording all this too?
Yeah, I would make like the spicy pepper challenge in my crib and all that stuff with my friend. Like I can pull up the archive, all that stuff.
That's cool shit.
Yeah, and it was like really cringy, like terrible stuff. But I'm so glad that I did it, bro. Cause
like got you into all this stuff now, bro.
Yeah. So then fast forward, I moved to Florida. And then I had this decision to make where I was on the #1 soccer team in Florida. We were ranked like 10th in the nation. We won the state cup, all this stuff. And that's the most like serious I ever, like soccer was my whole life. And that's the most serious I ever took it. And it was my senior year of high school. And then I was like, most of my offers were like for like smaller schools and stuff. And then I was kind of like, everything was so new because I grew up kind of mostly in Alabama, and then I moved to Orlando, the biggest school in Orlando.
It was like a lot
high
of
school I
fast
went
pace
to.
and stuff.
So it's
like
like my whole life switched. Like I left all my friends, like I left my mom. I just went to live with my dad in Florida. They're just kind of like risking it because I wanted to do something new with my life. Like I didn't like living in Alabama. And then I kind of had a decision. I was like, do I want to play college soccer or not? And I was starting to get into photography and all this stuff. So then I got a scholarship to go to UCF, like academic scholarship. And I was like, screw it, I'll just do this. And then actually that's when COVID hit, right?
Oh, shit, right on time.
So it was like COVID was hitting, and then I kind of like went to school, and then I wasn't playing soccer anymore. And then I had this camera, and it was because when I graduated high school, one of my best friends was from Ecuador, right?
Okay.
And then, so he's like, bro, you got to pull out to Ecuador. And then I had just turned 18, right? So I could travel on my own.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, bet, let's pull up to Ecuador, bro. So I brought my camera, and I documented everything. Like, they were getting annoyed with me.
How long were you out there for?
I was in Ecuador for like 2.5 weeks.
Okay, that's a long time, man.
Yeah.
See, that's cool because you go for a long enough time where you get to actually see and do shit. You go for like 3 days, it's not like you don't get to do too much, bro. That's cool.
And we can get into the travel and all that, but basically I'm able to travel the world because I'm friends with everybody.
Yeah.
But so basically my friend tells me to pull up to Ecuador, so I pull up with it's like a $400 or $500 camera, Panasonic G7. I remember I saved up for that thing. And then everywhere we went, I would just take photos and videos of everything. So we would be going in like the mountains, we'd be going in the rainforest, we'd be going in the dam. And I would just watch my favorite people on Instagram, and I would just kind of like copy them, learn how to do this, learn how to do that. Then when I got back to Orlando, I would post my stuff or whatever. And it was interesting because this is when Instagram started really becoming a thing. And this one guy, he's going to get shouted out because he's a little rat. He's a little snake.
Oh, man, bro.
But there's this guy starting this soccer academy, right? And I'm like this 18-year-old in college, like, you know what I mean? I don't have that much time to work, but I still want to make money. And then so he's like putting out job applications for, like, to work for the soccer academy, doing media and photography and all that stuff. Okay. So I was like, all right, bet, like, this is the stuff I do. Like, and then he's like, oh, I saw that video you went to Ecuador. Like, this is amazing. Like, this is really good. And everybody was, all my friends at Ecuador, like, I made a little highlight reel, like a little travel video, like cinematic type shit. Everyone in Ecuador was fucking with that thing. They're like, they're like, now we see why, like, you were so annoying with that shit, because you kind of nice with it.
When you put it together, they see it all. That's kind of tough.
They're like, all right, motherfucker, like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right. And then after that, they told me that I should study photography and videography in college. But I was like, bro, I hate school. Like, I'm like a really smart kid. Like, I got like a full scholarship and all that. And then, like, bro, I hate school so much. Like, legit in high school, bro, my gym teacher, he was the coolest motherfucker ever. He didn't give a shit, bro. But in my gym class, bro, because you had to take a certain number of credits, I skipped class for 3 months straight, bro.
3 months is wild. Maybe a week, maybe a few days. But I would say 3 months, bro.
Bro, it took my grade from like a 95 to like an 89, bro.
Damn,
so he's like, all right, maybe I'll give him a B+ because he didn't show up for 2 months or 3 months, something like that.
He still blessed you though, man. That's a win though, bro.
I think it was 1 to 3 months. It was at least a month though. I remember that. And then I remember I just show up for the final exam, and then I was like, oh hey, what's up, coach? And I'm like, hey, I gotta take a final, right? He's like, yeah. He didn't even look at me in the eyes. He's like, it was over there. Bro, I get to the final. It's like, so the kinesiologist to the right to the left. And I was like, who? And I was like, I failed that thing. But then it's like, we all passed. I was like, oh,
a win's a win.
I see how it moved. And then, bro, like years later, I saw him on the news, and he was like on the news for like aggravated battery on his wife or something.
Oh man,
and I was like, oh. Anyways, for another story.
That's nuts. Yeah, we got so many avenues to go
down. Bro, I be
man.
talking, bro. Good thing I ain't smoke, right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
be here over and over, man.
So where were we at? We were talking about the dude with the soccer academy that hired me, whatever. So I started shooting photos and videos for this guy. This is like my first ever like freelance gig, right?
You still you're 18 around this time?
Yeah. So this guy's connected, bro. Like, you know, Arsenal Football Club in England.
I'd check him out.
Yeah, so that's like
I don't know much about soccer. My brother's in soccer though.
Yeah. So basically, one of the best teams I would say that in the UK and Britain and England has the number one soccer league in the world.
Okay.
And one of the best teams, the guy was connected with. So they were hosting like this camp where it was like they bring kids and they get coached by the Arsenal Academy and
some of the best of the best.
Yeah, and then they collabed with like Universal Orlando Resort and all this. So I went from like I got this $400 camera shooting my homies in Ecuador, like turning up to like, all right, this dude wants me to like document like literally like professional players and all this or whatever. And then he treated it as like an internship, but the whole payment thing was just kind of rough. He's like, oh, just come out and like, and then he was just like being shady, right? And he was also paying me to coach kids. Like I would come and I would like coach.
This is with your camera as well, or they got you some?
This is my own thing, bro. Like I had like a MacBook Air, and then I had like that thing, and I would just like YouTube how to do everything, bro. And then bro didn't want to pay me. I was like, look, bro, this is how much work I did. Like I literally ended up charging him like $15 an hour, and I was like, these are all the times I came out. I took
really nothing crazy for all the shit you're doing,
bro. I pull up to the soccer games. I got B-roll. I got photos of the players. I did all the little players like headshots. Yeah. I fucking photoshopped that shit.
You got them as group, individual shit.
All that shit, bro. And then you know what's crazy? He even wanted me to be their photographer. He wanted me to coach, and he wanted me to play for the team because I was like, bro, because I played and I started cooking, and he's like, I want you to play for us too. He's like, I wouldn't have you pay though, because he had to pay to play or whatever. Yeah. And then he wanted me to do all that. I was like,
he wanted you to pay to get on the team.
Like that's how it worked or whatever.
He didn't want to pay. You doing all this, he still didn't even offer to like pay for you.
And then this is what happened, right? I literally tell him, I was like, give me my money. Or we gonna go, or I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna take it to small claims court or whatever, right? Small claims court, because my homies are telling me about that. Next day, bro, fucking gives me that shit in cash, right? And I'm like, yeah, motherfucker.
Had his heart going, man.
Yeah. So to all you people out there wanting to start photography, man, the amount of people that are gonna try to use, even to this day, bro, people have the audacity to be like, oh, when I go up, or they try to use their clouts or whatever and all this stuff, like.
They don't want to pay for your time.
Yeah. Like I worked with hella influencers and all this stuff, but like I just am down with like this stuff, like having a genuine conversation, like being real, all that, like, you know what I mean? One of the people
organic shit, bro. Yeah. That's how I try to keep my shit too.
And then one of the biggest clients, like pretty soon after that I worked with was Antonio Brown.
That's the football player?
Yeah, the football player, right? And that guy's interesting, bro.
They say he's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So
crazy.
I had done a gig with him through my friend, and like he's a photographer, and then I was doing video, and then we were doing the whole thing, whatever, like it was chill. And I was shooting his kid's flag football tournament, right? And he wanted to make like a hype video for Antonio Brown, all this stuff, whatever. So I shot it, edited it, all that stuff. And then I guess, bro, like, how good can you make a highlight video of your son's team losing, right? Like, they didn't have no highlights. So it's like, I didn't have nothing to work with, right? And then also my homie didn't tell me that we're making a hype video for AB. He just said, hey, come and shoot this, bro, right?
So you going with your own vision in mind, trying to make this work.
I'm literally just filming. It's basically like I'm filming the game.
It's
like I'm not like getting cinematics of AB and all that, whatever. But I did get some of that stuff. And then it was like the guy, I guess, I don't know. He didn't really mess with it that much. So I was like, all right, whatever.
AB didn't mess with it? God damn.
I guess he didn't mess with it that much. But to this day, I still have the video. And then what happened after that? But I had then ended up working with him another time. So he had a concert. This is when he was trying to do, I don't know what he's doing now, but he was trying to do music and all this stuff. I was staying in Tampa.
I think he's trying to do a lot of things, bro.
Yeah, he was trying to do all this stuff, like be a rapper and all this. So my boy's like, all right, AB is pulling up and he's gonna rap. So it's like, it's a good place to, this wasn't even a paid gig. It's just like, I can get us in and like we can make connects, just try to hustle, like get your name out there, whatever. So I was like, all right, bet. So I pull up to this concert, bro. It's like 30 videographers, photographers,
damn,
like
bro.
All like kids younger than me. This is like just trying to hustle or whatever.
So everybody trying like competition with each other.
Yeah, and then I took some nasty photos. But that's my first time ever doing concert photography. And bro, I cooked this. Honestly, I think to this day is probably one of my best ever event photos. Really? I got this photo of Antonio Brown, and the whole like this is why you got to shoot with Sony. But like the whole photo was white. Like, you know when you overexpose a photo, it's like super bright.
Yeah, like a pale over it.
but like it was a concert, right? So the lights were like all shooting, and then so when I took that thing in the Lightroom, the editing software, I just pulled it all the way down and I started messing with the sliders and all that, and I was like, this shit look hard, right?
Yeah.
So I just put it on my friend went crazy, like he edited a whole video and did all this, nothing happened.
But on the photo.
And then on my photo, right, I tagged AB. And then within like 30 minutes, he's DMing me, bro. He's like, oh, damn, bro, your visuals go crazy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's like, man, I'm about to go to Tokyo with Ye. You should come, all this stuff. He's like, he sends me his number. So then I call him up, and then he's like fucking talking, like, bro's just like kind of talking about, he's rambling, bro. He's like literally driving to his son's like IMG Academy. He's on the phone. He's like, hey, what's up, Sam? Man, your visuals go crazy, man. I'm going to need you on the team, like, all this stuff, man. That was tough. Then he starts talking about his son, and then he pulls up to the IMG gate, like I can hear him on the phone. And the guy's like, hey, I need your credentials or whatever. He's like, oh, I'm AB. Yeah, my name Antonio Brown or whatever. Like he was just acting like hella rude to the person, like getting in. And I was like, damn. And then he was like, game time, Sam. It's game time. He's like, and I think today was it was like a holiday. It was like 4th of July or something, right? So he wanted me to pull up to this B&B where they're having this big ass party. He's like, yeah, we about to go get some jet skis in a few hours. You about to come through? You about to come through? And I was like, yeah,
and you were staying in Tampa at the time?
What's that?
You're in Tampa, right?
Yeah, so I was living in Tampa at the time. And then he's saying all this stuff. And and then so the producer that I work with, I started freelancing like I think I was freelancing full time at this point. I'm sorry, I'm fast forward like
none
of this is in order.
It'll make sense later.
Yeah.
Cool.
So then the producer that put me on, basically one of my clients, I met a real film producer that, you know, Tiger King, the documentary?
Yeah.
He produced that. So he was the one who in charge of like organizing all that. So he found my talent in Tampa, and he was really messing with me. So he was kind of took me under his wing as like his apprentice, and he was helping me get jobs and stuff like this. Yeah, so he was basically teaching me how to be a freelancer. And I call him, I'm like, hey, there's this guy named Antonio Brown. He's like, who's that? I was like, he's just like one of the best like wide receivers ever. He's like, all right, what does that mean? And he didn't know. I was like, he's a rich, famous dude that plays for the NFL that got money, and he got like 8 million followers, and he reposted my photo. And he just wants me to pull up to and shoot with him basically. And I was like, what should I do? Like, what should I charge? And I was like, should I just pull up? He's like, I don't care if your name is Jesus Christ. I do not work for free. He's like, you could do that, and then what are you gonna show to him that like you're just gonna work for free just like anybody else? Like, no, you gotta like. He's like, this already happened to you before. Where like people don't want to pay you. So I was like, yeah, you're right. So then I put like a price together for like a package, and I think I put like $1,000 or $1,200 for like I'll shoot with you the whole day, and then I'll give you a highlight video and I'll give you photos, and that's which is like pretty standard, right? And then
that's really not much for.
Nah, it's a highlight video or for like the whole day. Yeah. I was gonna give him like a YouTube vlog and like photos and then a full day of shooting. That's like pretty standard.
And you edit everything and all that.
And then so I call him back. I'm like, yo, what's up, AB? Yeah. Like you can send me the Addy, whatever. And I was like, so this is the price I was thinking is I was about $1,200. Like I can shoot with you the whole day and then I'll get you the photos and a recap video. And he's like, you can lose me. Or whatever. He's like, you can lose my number. Or like, I don't know what he said, but he just said some shit like basically like fuck you, like fuck off basically, and then he hung up the phone, and I was kind of like what did he say?
Like, damn, what's that about?
I had the messages saved on my IG. I don't remember what the conversation was, but then he was basically did that, and then I tried texting him. Then he took the photo down that he reposted.
Oh man!
And I was like, what the fuck? And it was kind of weird too, because like I had like thousands and thousands of views on my story. I was like, whoa, I've never seen this before, but I got like no followers. And then, he deleted the post, and then he blocked me. And then,
God damn.
And then, yeah.
That was it.
I also fumbled a shoot with Tom Brady.
But this is your introduction, like, all to photography. So all this going on, you start doing your own shit, bomb.
I have so many stories with famous people, too,
bro,
like
that's
that.
That's funny, bro. We'll save the Tom Brady one for later, though, bro.
Yeah. I got a T-Pain and a Shaq one. I got, like, police, all this stuff.
Bro, we're going to keep the AB one for now, right here. Whatever one y'all want to see down below, comment it, and we're going to go ahead and do it in the next episode we do, right? But no, that's what's
Andrew
up.
Tate, like hella people.
Andrew Tate, I might want to hear about that. Andrew now, man. You might got to tell me about that one now, bro. You feel me, man?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's cool shit, though, bro. That's cool shit. And it's kind of cool to see how you starting something just for, like, loving it got you all these different opportunities and all these different things, bro.
To this day, bro, like, when I first moved to Tampa, it was my first time living on my own. I worked at an ice cream shop, and I worked there for 2 days, and I quit. So, like, technically, I mean, like, when I was in college, like the summer before college, I worked at Panera for like a month or two, and then but like I've never technically worked like a full time like 9 to 5 in my life.
So you've been doing your own thing with photography, videography,
Yeah,
and
but
all
I
that
mean
stuff.
that shit ain't
And you're
easy.
self-taught, bro.
Yeah.
You're pretty much self-taught, bro. From starting doing your own shit. And then, yeah, you got some pointers here and there, but you gotta learn shit on your own, bro. That's kind of crazy, you know. But no, that's cool stuff, man. Definitely a good experience, bro. Especially, like, it sucks going through those things though. But it's like, okay, at least you did it. Now you learned. You know what I'm saying? And now you on different shit now. You know what I mean? So
the biggest testament to that is actually when I was living in St. Pete. My friend, I had sold him my old camera, right? And he was going through the thing where like he was trying to pursue pro soccer, kind of figured out it wasn't gonna work, and he was broke as hell, man. Like in college debt and all that. He dropped out of college, and he slept on the floor like with an air mattress in my apartment and started his photography business.
That's cool.
And now he's the one who hired me to shoot with Andrew Tate and all this stuff.
That's nuts,
so like,
bro. Everything come back around full circle, man.
Yeah, so it's like, it's crazy, man. Like, I don't remember what you said. You were just saying like self-taught and do it on your own.
Yeah, when you told me you was like 14, you were just bullshitting, having fun with it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, even that, you taught yourself though, because you had to still go back, edit the videos, you did little vlogs, like, you learned on your own, bro. No one had taught you shit. No, you didn't go to school for this and nothing like that, you know what I mean? So I think that's pretty cool, bro. You know what I mean? Like, get in there and just try, and then all these opportunities came, like.
Yeah, and then literally the film producer that worked with Tiger King, I remember it was my first time. He's like, yeah, I pay my shooters $600 a day. And I was like, oh, $600 a day. I was like, whoa. And then I didn't have a website or anything, so I just sent him my Instagram. And then within like a few minutes, he calls me. They're like, yeah, your work is solid. I'll have you shoot this. And I was shooting for like the city of Tampa Bay.
That's
tough. I need you to go get this footage. And I literally just walked him around the street and filmed B-roll, and he paid me.
That's
and
cool
then and then when I was there, he's like, you want to make some more money? And I made like $1,200 in like 5 days or whatever.
That's cool, man.
And then I forgot what I was saying before this. This was all leading up to something connecting. The producer.
The Tiger King?
Nah, anyways, I forget what I was saying. I be rambling, and then
we go like 4 or 5 different topics. I have a hard time doing the same thing, bro. I get to go in
This
the
is my
phone.
first podcast.
Yeah, bro. It's cool, bro, because I do the same thing. I get on talking there, I have all these topics on my phone, and I'll start on one topic and then just fucking... But sometimes it'll come back around, bro. So we're going to try and keep it in order. Yeah. But, one of the next questions I got, bro, is when you're doing your own stuff, own photography, right, not for a client or nothing like that, what grabs your eye? Like, how do you know, like, hey, this is what I want. Oh, this would be fire picture, bro, you know? The main thing is, like, when you travel places and, like, let's say you go to New York City. You're going to post up. You're going to take a picture of the Statue of Liberty. You're going to take a picture of the Empire State. Like, I don't like getting the same photo that everyone else is getting. Yeah.
So it's like, how can you take a photo that's unique to the moment is if there's a person in it. So there's this thing called street photography, and it's literally taking pictures of strangers. So it maybe seem kind of creepy or whatever, but it's like, I noticed that, like, if there's like a skateboarder that like does the trick in the air at the exact same moment where like the sunset is behind him and the Golden Gate Bridge is there. It's like I like taking photos that it's like no one else can capture. It's like the same iconic scene that people know, but it's like you can make it a little bit unique. But I like taking pictures when there's people, like a subject in the frame, and then it's like it's almost like playing like Tetris, like geometry. It's like, all right, if I see this window right here, I want the bird or like the lizard that's on there, I want him to be exactly in that spot so I can get the little Christmas lights and I can get all that in it, and you can see like, oh look, the lizard kind of climbed that thing. It's not like just the lizard, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I try to, when I do it, and then do
you see that? I'm gonna cut you off, but like, do you see that before you take the picture?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you just got the eye, you like, damn, okay, I can turn this into that. That's
Hell
cool.
yeah. So I literally used to every country and place I traveled to, we can talk about that. I've been to 21 countries. I used to take this big ass camera back. I had a drone, I had 3 lenses, I had a GoPro, I had the chest mount, I had waterproof shit, I had the zoom lens, I had all that shit. The motherfucker was like fucking 30 plus pounds, and my back be hurting like a bitch, sweating like a motherfucker. So I literally learned that when I went to Brazil, I took almost 0 photos with my camera. I just used all my iPhone. So I bought the iPhone 17 Pro, and I set just the settings that everyone can shoot with, that they have. A lot of people have that phone. But literally it has 3 lenses. It has a zoom lens, a regular lens, and a wide lens. And I was like, this is way better, because with street photography, you can only capture it, like, you can't set it up. Like, a lot of people, when they're photographers, they set up the lighting, they set up the scene, they position the person. every photo I take is like, that's why they say like I'm an event photographer, like a behind the scenes photographer. I can tell you another story, but it's just nothing is planned. I literally, it's just like sniper. It's like it's like who gonna get sniped today? Like you're not safe. Like I'm gonna flick you up, and I like getting candid moments. I don't like someone like, hey, look here, pose. I like catching them off guard.
Organic in the moment.
Organic, natural. Like raw, gritty, grungy.
Cool.
Like if you
that.
check out my photos, like it's all like natural, gritty, grungy vibe. Like you know what I mean?
And I seen some of the ones you did in Brazil. That's what really grabbed my attention too, bro. When you was out there, I'm like, bro, this shit crazy. Like you was out there, and I'm looking at y'all playing soccer on the beach, sliding down, like, bro. But y'all just having fun, bro. It's just like just cool shit. Like it's a good vibe. You could tell and see that in the work though. You know, it's like everybody just vibing, doing their own thing. You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, that's the energy I try to put across in my photos. I want it to be like, I want it to feel almost like the energy brings you to like calm down a little bit. You know, like you're like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Another thing you could do is you can add motion blur in your photos, because if you just take in with the iPhone sets the shutter speed, which is like, okay, let's say I got like a car moving faster, right? It's gonna be blurry. A lot of stuff on the iPhone, it tries to make everything still and in focus, but like, let's say you got somebody doing like a dance move or a backflip and then it looks blurry, it's like you can feel there's more movement in the clip because a photo is a still frame. So it's like, how can you capture that but add a little bit more emotion? A lot of people don't have like blurry photos that look good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's tough.
And one of the biggest contracts I ever got was I was just hired to be an assistant on set, right? We were doing for the Florida Department of Health. So I was just taking photos, behind the scenes photos. I just brought my camera while I was assisting on the set. And then I started editing the photos in front of the client or whatever. And then the client was like, oh my gosh, these photos are incredible, blah, 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 blah. And then the producer, Tiger King producer, he's like, I got you, bro. You want to make a check. Bro, my first ever check, he sends me 10 bands for those photos, nuts, bro. And I was like, what the fuck?
Was that like, you had like an epiphany? You was like, damn, bro, like, damn, I can do this now, bro.
Yeah, I was like, damn, like, you just got to, and I was like, there's so many people that are not talented that make money, and there's so many people that are talented that don't, because it's all just how you can network, and that's how it's like the same with like the music game and a lot of stuff like that. It just kind of work like that or whatever. But
that's cool stuff.
Yeah, it's
though,
crazy.
Man.
What was the other question you were asking? Sorry, I got off guard.
Man, I got 50 questions. Like, I don't even know myself, bro. I do the same thing. I like to let you flow too. Like I said, I try to keep everything as organic as possible, and it's cool. Thanks. And I love having people like you on here, bro, that know how to talk or can have a conversation. Because sometimes you get on here, I don't like having interviews, bro. I like conversations.
Oh, facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I try to do for most of my stuff. And the ones that go more viral or get all the views, more engagement, are the ones that are like organic, or it's like we didn't plan or have none of that shit orchestrated. So the last thing I asked was
one of the things I like. I don't know why. I'm just a videographer, but I'd be checking if it's still recording.
I do the same thing. I had a timer set on here. I just didn't get up. Because one time I did that shit, bro, where the mics were fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
and it's like we got somebody working the camera. I reset the timer up too. I do the same shit, bro. But okay, let me ask this question, bro.
Yeah.
Do you prefer shooting with the phone or shooting with a camera though?
Obviously, I prefer shooting with a camera, but it's like, what I like to document, that I think the phone is better because, all right, let's say I'm in, literally when you go to Brazil, if you've ever been to Brazil, there's places where they literally say no photos.
I've never been, just so you know, so I'm like, talking to me like I don't know shit about shit. I never been nowhere, bro.
So the favelas, like the hills and Rio de Janeiro, whatever, is run by the cartel, right? So they all strapped up, right? And it's like, they all got masks and shit, so it's like, if they don't want you taking photos, then don't take the damn photo. So if I got like a motherfucking camera right there, and also people gonna target you. And also if I like taking candid off the grid photos, it's way harder to do that with a camera versus a phone. And one of the things I like to do with my phone too is that, let's say I see I love shooting like someone that's doing an activity. So if I see like a skateboarder or like a surfer or like somebody's like, chopping up a coconut, like it just looks fucking dope, the scene, right? So I'll legit, some of them get camera shot, or they'll look at the camera and they'll mess up the photo. So let's say I'm shooting like a surfer, they're about to go surf, right? Or like if it's a girl surfer too, they think it's creepy because I'm shooting this hot girl, right? So I'll just be shooting, and then when she walked past, I'll just keep shooting and pretend like I'm shooting the thing behind her. But in reality, I just got a dope shot of like this really good looking girl that like made the photo even better because I got this pretty surfer in it. Facts. That's the one secret.
That's cool stuff though, bro. So the phone is a little more easier when going places, and you can still get good photos, bro.
And I think for me, photography is just about composition. So a lot of people are obsessed with lighting. They're obsessed with resolution. They're obsessed with all that stuff. But for me, it's about how you frame the photo, like what's in it, where the subject is, how you angle it, where you standing. And so there's the phone literally does that. You have 3 different lenses. So you can practice all your composition on your phone, and then you do the same thing in the camera. It's going to be the same thing, but it's just going to look better. So I think the phone literally taught me to be a better photographer, because the phone is always on you too. So let's say you go out to watch the sunset at the beach and you see like a seagull and a pirate ship and the sunset, and they all cross at the exact same time, but you don't have your camera on you. Guess what? You can take the zoom lens and an iPhone.
Yeah. And you're golden, bro. That's tough, man. That's tough, bro. You mentioned you've been to 21 countries, and I'm going to go through this list so they know, right? And then we'll go through how that even began, right? So this is a list he sent me when I asked, where all have you been, right? Mexico, Ecuador, Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Puerto Rico, Bahamas, Dominican Republic, St. Martin, Spain, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Italy, England, Saudi Arabia, Morocco, UAE, and Guatemala. So, man, how did you get into traveling, bro? Like, to these countries, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's most people aren't doing that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially that many, bro. So let's start there. How did you get into traveling like that?
I think the main thing was like just the inspiration of seeing other people do it is like, I don't know, I guess what inspires people is like if they see something they've never done before and they want to do it or try it. So it's like traveling is something that's always new, right? Because it's a new place. So with me, when I lived in Alabama, there was nothing to do. So I was like, all right, I want to jump off a cliff. I want to climb a radio tower. So that was like adventurous, new, and exciting. And then photography, it's like, how can I take a new, unique, different photo? So it's like me loving adventure and me loving photography. I would look up to all these influencers and artists on the internet, and I would see all these beautiful, amazing places, and I always think, like, oh, I want to go here. I want to experience this. And I would always love trying new things. Like, one of my goals was to learn new languages, and I've learned, like, almost 2 languages now. And then I want to learn more, and I want to communicate with the world. It's like, bro, why? It's almost like, why would you not? You know, for people that don't like to travel,
I don't understand that shit neither, bro. But, like, if you can't do it, just say you can't do it. Don't say you can't. You don't want to travel. Like, you can't afford it. Cool, that's one thing. But don't say like, oh, I don't. I want to stay here my whole life. That shit's crazy to me too. Because I don't understand neither, bro. Like, it's like, how do you want to be in one spot your whole life, bro? You got the same friends, same women, same people you see every day, same routine. It's like, bro, there's so much shit out there, bro.
I think that traveling so much made me appreciate that and want that. But also, it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
But let's talk about how. So I've actually moved around a lot of my life as well. So I was kind of used to it already. When I was born in Indiana, you want me to give me the spiel?
Yeah, get a whole spiel, bro.
All right, everybody think I'm like this Latino boy from Florida or whatever.
Yeah.
I was born in Indiana, which is like fucking Farmville. When I was 1 year,
country I stayed that Alabama, bro. Yeah.
I was born in Indiana. Then when I was 1 year old, I moved to outside of Detroit, Michigan, like the burbs, Brighton, Michigan. Then when I was like 3, we moved to Austria, Linz, Austria.
Oh man.
For like 7 months. Then we moved back to Detroit. Then Brighton. Then when I was like 6 or 7, moved to Tucson, Arizona. And then that's when I was like, I want to play this soccer shit. So I started balling over there. And then when I was like 9 years old, then I moved to Alabama. I guess because Arizona was too dry, and then they saw on Alabama's the safest place to raise a family or whatever. We're all in like school, all kids or whatever, and I was like, fuck, bro. That place sucks. I ain't gonna lie.
What part of Alabama were you in?
Huntsville, Alabama.
Bro, that's funny as hell. I thought it was lit. It's not lit out there, bro, in Huntsville?
Hell nah, bro. What you gonna do there?
Ain't shit going on, I guess.
You can go to space camp.
You right. Ain't shit going on. No, that's funny, bro. That's funny.
But also, what? I ain't gonna lie, what you got going on in Lakeland? Ain't nothing.
No, that's how I feel about it though too, bro. It's like I'm ready to get out my city, bro. I'm at that point where it's like, okay, I've been here most of my life. I gotta get out of here, bro. I done seen everything I'm supposed to do here. Now it's time for what's next. You know what I'm saying? At least I ain't gonna lie, I love Florida, though, bro. I love Florida. Too. Since I started traveling last year, I've only been to a few different states. So like, it's like that's my intro, right? But I just started it last year. And like, it opened my eyes. I'm like, damn, bro, it's so much shit out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But also traveling made me realize, like, Florida, bro, I didn't realize how much shit we get away with here. Cause like, bro, I'm gonna tell you a story. North Carolina gave me a fucking ticket. That shit. I'm motherfucking mad about that shit to this day, bro. Yes, I did something wrong and they gave me a fucking ticket, but still, bro, you could have been like, hey, bro, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, I was around North Carolina because I went to Virginia to see my brother. Right? I'm driving back home. I'm going 80, bro. On the highway, the speed limit is 70, yes. But come on now, bro.
That's mad chill.
Come on now, bro. You go, everybody going 80. Dude was passing me, right? So I get pulled over. Yada yada. $400 ticket, right? Paying my ass.
Damn, 400.
Bro. Dog, bro, why?
That's more
bro?
than my bond.
Come on now, bro. And we're going to get to that still, too, man. Look, we're going to say that for later. But look, man, dudes gave me $400 ticket. Cool. Took it on the chin. Carry on, right? But that's how I felt about North Carolina. But, like, I'm like, bro, in Florida, I ain't never had no problem out here. No police, no tickets, nothing like that. You know what I mean? COVID only lasted 2 weeks in Florida, bro. That shit did not exist in Florida, bro. I remember going, I like hiking and trails and shit like that. So I was in Virginia hiking, and it was like peak COVID when I see my brother way back, and we're on this mountain walking by. Everybody got masks on. We're outside though, so mind you, I never really been nowhere like that, and I'm thinking it's like Florida, bro. Everybody cool. We not wearing masks, nothing, bro. Everybody chilling, bro. And every time you walk by, people like turn around and let you walk past them. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm with my friend, and I'm like, hey, bro, I'm gonna test this out, right? So we do it again and walk past another group, and I'm like, hey, good morning, how y'all doing? And they respond to me, but they're facing the other way still. I'm like, bro, this shit is serious out here, bro. One time I didn't have my mask on, I went to Walmart, and they were all like looking at me like I was fucking like the devil, bro. I was like, bro, this is crazy. So like that made me realize too, I'm like, bro, like Florida it's just unique here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
I think that's why I love Brazil.
Bro, and it's so different here. It's the same way out there? You think?
It's even more.
It's just different.
Even more.
Because, like, you got South Florida, right? And then you got Central Florida. Then you got North Florida. Like, all different worlds going everywhere, right? So
what's your take on each one?
On all of them? I mean, I love them all. They all got pros and cons. I'm not really a fan of North Florida.
Give, like, a one-sentence description of each region of Florida.
Oh, man.
I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be fun for y'all Floridians.
Because, though, bro, like, Central Florida, I feel like is the best because we got a mix of everything, right? I'm going to say, because Central, I'm talking about Tampa, Orlando, and then, like, Polk. Everything in the middle of Florida, right? Because we're just mix of everything, you know? Then you go down south, it's more of, like, it's a fast-paced, different lifestyle down there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you go up north.
Maybe some guap down there.
Bro, you go up north, though, it's real country as fuck.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bro, it's country as fuck up there. Even in, like, Jacksonville area, that shit, like, it's nice and stuff out there, bro. But, like, you're going to,
So what about Polk County?
Polk County is country, but it's like a city country. It's
different. You know, I did an interview with the Polk County Sheriff.
Really? How'd that go?
But, bro, I think that he literally was late to the interview because they just killed somebody.
That was recently?
That was like.
Cause I just seen they killed somebody recently, bro.
No, it wasn't recently.
Oh, okay.
But it's like he was like famous on TikTok or whatever. Is he famous on TikTok?
Great Judge.
The Polk County Sheriff, the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, Great Judge. Yeah, they love him out here, bro. They love him.
But like,
he's cool.
All right, so you're born and raised in Polk County?
No, so I was born in Jersey. Mm-hmm. I grew up in Virginia for like from 1 to goddamn 7, and then since 8 years old, I've been in Polk County, Florida, Lakeland, Florida. So most of this is all I know. You know what I'm saying? My young life, adult life. You know what I mean? So this is all like I don't know. I never been to Jersey. I don't know shit about that. Virginia, that was like I was fucking sick, so I was just going to school and home. You know what I'm saying? This is all I know. So
all right, as somebody who has never lived in Polk County. But I'm starting to pop out here because the 863 is lit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's cool out here, man. There's a lot of good people out here, bro. It's just, I don't think it's a place to stay forever.
All right, so I moved to Orlando. I've lived in Orlando, St. Pete, and Tampa. But I travel all over Florida for work. I've been to I think I've done every single thing in Florida you could do. I literally just checked off my last thing. Like I've swam with sharks, I've gone to the Keys. I did every single thing.
You're wild, bro. You like that thrill, bro. I'm cool with like jumping out of trees and maybe cliffs and shit like that, bro. But swimming with sharks, I might gotta draw a line somewhere. But it's cool to have friends like that too, though, because they kind of push you out your comfort zone. It's like, I do we want to do shit. I'd be scared sometimes, bro. Yeah. You know? But as you say, my bad, bro.
But, so, from my view, as somebody who's been to everywhere in Florida, but, like, doesn't really know much about Polk County, bro, my like, thoughts of Polk County is like meth heads, rednecks, and, like...
That's what we're known for, though, bro. That's what we're known for, bro.
Because, like, it's just the middle... But then it's like y'all got that like super cool like Shell University thing that I took photos at.
It's a lot of low key things out here too, and it's grown a lot from when I was younger. Like Bonnet Springs Park wasn't a thing, bro.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a huge ass park they made. You probably been there before, bro. It's a huge ass park. They got their events out there. They got like some workout equipment. They got motherfucking like a butterfly. It's like this, but it's like a butterfly cage or whatever. They got a habitat in there, bro. They got like a tree walk you can do out there, man. They got a lake out there. It's just a nice ass park, right? They built that. That wasn't there when I first came here, bro. They used to have like orange groves and shit going down this road down there, South Florida and stuff like that. All that shit's gone now too. But they built a lot of apartments around here and stuff like that. They built a lot of stuff over the past years, you know what I'm saying? So it's grown a lot. And it is nice and it's convenient because, like I said, Orlando's an hour out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tampa's about 30, 40 minutes depending where you're going, bro. That's not bad. It's just you gotta do. It depends on part of Lake. Lakeland's big though too, bro. So you got different parts, and Polk County's big too, man. It's one of I think it's the 4th biggest county in the state.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, bro. So you got like Lakeland,
Spread out, huh?
Arbondale, Davenport, all that's still Polk County. You know what I'm saying? So you go anywhere in this area and still, like, if you want to get close to Orlando, okay, go Davenport. You know what I'm saying? Go. I don't know how far Lake Wales is, but like in that area, you probably be closer to that side. You know, so
they just built that big ass golf resort too.
Where's that at?
I don't know, but I did a job for Visa there, and it's literally like the bougie. It's like $300-400.
They just made that up?
Like a few years ago, I think.
That's just crazy though, man.
It's like this bougie ass golf resort. Like.
There's so much shit out here, bro. I'm telling you, bro. But it's cool though, man. It's cool. But like I said, also, I think it doesn't matter where you're at though. Once you've been in a spot for too long, like you're not growing no more, bro. Like it's time for you to go see and do some new shit.
Like, yeah, like the favorite place I ever lived was St. Pete, Florida.
Really?
To finish that, I was Arizona, Alabama. Then I moved to Orlando, Tampa, St. Pete. St. Pete's my favorite place I ever lived. I was downtown, had a dope spot, all this. But like so much stuff was happening in my life that went downhill. And then I was like about to renew my lease, and I was like, well, actually no, I broke my lease. I was like, fuck it, I want to travel the world, and then I just fucking did it.
It just started going, man. No, that's what's up, bro. Let me check the camera one time too.
Yeah, I think this shit's flowing, bro.
No, I didn't go through half these questions. We're already at 40 minutes, bro.
That's good. I feel like we're actually talking about dope shit.
That's why I said depending on what time you're on, bro. Because like the longest one I've ever done with these were 3 hours.
And bro, I'm chilling. Like I think it's better because I live in Orlando. It's better to. I mean, I'll be coming out here on Sundays for ACH3, but it's like just like get the content, get it now.
My schedule's kind of ass too, bro. Cause I be trying to make it out there and just like scheduling shit with everybody just hard sometimes. Like say even like getting this, like finally we got it right, but it's like bro, shit's be bad because everybody got shit going on and my job like it rotates. So like I don't even make it out there no more because I get every other weekend off. But then it's like sometimes like damn, I got something else I need to do this weekend. I can't make it out there. You feel what I'm saying? So. I'm just trying to get my shit in order because I want to be out at every event.
Shout out his podcast, man.
Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's going up, man. It's been a good journey too, bro. You know, it hasn't even been a full year I've been doing this, bro. I have not been doing this for a full year, and it's came along pretty well, bro. You know, and who knows what's next, bro. Might start streaming or something next. I don't know, man. I done rebranded myself, done changed things 4 or 5 times, and I finally like got this going on. It's like okay, this is kind of working out right now. So and I love this, bro, because every conversation is an opportunity now, bro. It's like, hey man, come, let's talk about it, bro. And I love talking to people. I love dealing with people, bro. So it's like I work all day with people too, bro. So I don't know. I like this kind of shit, bro. This kind of content, the organic content, like you said, because when you got somebody like you on here, like say it just flows. We already 40 minutes in, bro. I'm like, god damn, bro. Ain't even go through half these questions yet.
And I think the great thing too to learn from all this is I'm just some random kid from Alabama, and literally I've traveled the whole world. I speak 2 languages now, like. No matter where I am, I can like communicate with people. And I think the biggest thing that allows me to connect with people around the whole world is those 2 things. If you have a soccer ball and a camera, you can make a conversation. That's why it's like, I got over the fear of talking to girls like pretty easy because it's just like, oh, you just have a normal conversation or whatever.
That's cool shit though, bro. That's a good perspective. And matter of fact, speaking of that, how many languages do you know?
I'm not fluent, but like Spanish and Portuguese, English.
Okay.
So, but I don't speak Tagalog. I don't speak Filipino or French. I think would be cool, but like that's all.
Are you fluent in Spanish though?
I'm pretty good, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm fluent.
If somebody came up to us right now talking Spanish, would you be able to like
bring a
function?
bring a Latina?
Bring all the Latinas. Yeah, bring all them over here right now.
Aquí en la perna.
Hey, look, see, I ain't even make it that far, bro. I know good hola, como estas, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it, right? But no, that's cool shit, bro. And I always say this to everybody who knows Spanish. You go to all these countries, bro, you can maneuver how you want to maneuver. Like, I don't like going places to go to resorts. I like going to where the people are and how people actually do things and see what's going on so you can actually get hip to the culture, the lingo, what they're actually got going on, the struggles and stuff like that, you know? So, like, I don't know Spanish, so, like, I would love to go somewhere, though, and just be able to talk to the locals. You look Puerto Rican as fuck. I am half Puerto Rican, though. I am. I don't know Spanish, though. I'm trying to learn. I really need me a Spanish woman right now to just teach me, get me right. I'll be on Duolingo.
Where y'all at, Spanish females?
Hey, man, just tap in. If you're ready to teach me a few lessons, man, we'll get to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good learner. I think so. I learn pretty fast. So, as long as you're a good teacher, I can't have no bad teacher. Let's start there. You feel me? but preferably Puerto Rican too. You know, I'm trying to learn Puerto Rican. I gotta learn the Puerto Rican Spanish.
Any
first.
Latina that's bad, I don't care where you from.
I love them all too. Don't get me wrong, but the Spanish, I want to learn the Puerto Rican Spanish.
The Argentinian Spanish is difficult, bro.
Is it really?
It's so hard to understand them.
Why is that though? Is it like the dialect?
Because they have an accent that's so strong. It's like That's
interesting.
And then Spain is like hola cómo estás? Like they speak with a lisp.
All of them.
And then Puerto Rico is like Puerto Rico, papi. Like
yeah.
You know. So I think the easiest to understand is like the Central Americans. They speak like órale, güey. They're like chill, like slow.
Yeah.
And the Colombians, out of all the Spanish, I think the Colombians speak the clearest.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. And you know, a lot of Puerto Ricans too, like they use a lot of like lingo or like slang.
They be using Spanglish and like they be like
So it's different, bro. Cause I was talking to somebody rather recently, like, cause he's Mexican, and he would say like he would talk to Puerto Ricans and they would argue because certain words don't mean the same thing in the language.
Yeah.
So and I didn't see me not being open minded. I didn't think about it, right? I'm thinking everybody who's Spanish knows that these words are different. But he was telling me, he was like, nah, bro. Like if you were talking to my parents, like Mexican parents, and you were Puerto Rican saying words, they'll look at you like, what? Like, what did you just say? But because they don't have the open mind to know, like, there's different dialects and different languages, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, that's so crazy how, like, I'm doing the same thing. I'm thinking they notice, but they are on the same page I'm on. So that's what's cool about traveling, too. You learn things about different people. Actually, you all have the same problems, same struggles. Y'all go through the same shit a lot of times. And just cool learning about different cultures, bro. Learn different ways of life, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? I think that's cool, bro, that you've been all these places. And let's dive into that a little deeper, right? So one question I do want to ask, bro, is you said you travel a lot because you know all these people in all these places. How did you know all these people in all these different places?
So you kind of like wondering like how am I able to travel to all these places?
Yeah. Because a lot of people think, some people think things are too expensive though too, and I don't always think that's true. I think things do cost money, but if you want to do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? So, but how are you specifically able to travel all these places? Because that's a lot going on, and you're out in a place for like a month at a time. So how that come about for you?
So I guess the 4 main ways that I travel. One would be family. So like when I was younger, we lived in Europe. So like I checked those off, even though it's like, do I really remember it that much? I was so young. So when I was with my family living in these places, that's how I was able to see those countries. Then friends as well. It's like, all right, the homies, let's all go to Bali or something like that. It's like, you do a boys trip or whatever. Then I don't like someone bring a girl or whatever, fly her out. I do that too.
That's cool, man.
Then also work. A lot of it is for work. Like I gotta go to these countries to like film or whatever. And then And then the last one is just personal. Like I just wanted to go myself.
That's cool stuff.
But as far as expenses expenses and time, I think is the main thing that limits people. So with me, I literally left my apartment. Like I moved in with my dad because I wanted to pursue traveling the world, and kind of like hurts the ego a little bit or whatever until I just realized that like, bro, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, and like that's what makes me happy. That's what makes me happy. Facts. And so I did that. Like I just realized that I like traveling, and when you look at these places, it's like how are you gonna travel? You gotta estimate like. Go on one trip and see what you spend your money on. Like a lot of people, if they never travel, they want to splurge because they traveling. Like it's your vacation. So it's like, are you traveling to vacation or are you traveling to explore? For me, it's like I want to go to this city because I want to climb on top of that building. I want to go to this place because I want to jump off this cliff. You know what I mean? And then also, it's like a lot of times I won't travel unless like somebody invites me or whatever. So it's like I went to Oregon, I got to see all the beautiful coast.
I want to go out there, bro. They got some nice hiking trails and waterfalls.
Bro, I think that was the cleanest air I ever smelled in my life. That shit's
gonna be fire, bro. That's tough.
And I legit, I had, so I used my work to do it basically. So I had a shoot in San Diego. I was shooting like with these Olympic rugby dudes or whatever. And then the flight back to Orlando was like the same as if I were to switch it to Oregon to see my friend because I was already on that side. So I went to Oregon and then I stayed with my boy and then we just road tripped the whole state and that was lit.
That's tough. Bro, I got a dream of doing that shit because I want to get me a truck, right? And I want to do like, I mapped the whole thing out, right? Because it's 52 weeks in a year, right? But I'm not going to stay in every state for a year. But I want to do a road trip from here to every single state, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll stay in like New York for a week. Maybe I'll stay in fucking Idaho for 2 days, you know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck's really out? Alabama for 3 days, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck's out there, right? But I'm gonna give you a recommendation right now. Just do California.
I road tripped with my dad. So my parents are divorced. So it's like my sisters and my mom. I went to Chicago to be with the fam, be all cutesy and do all that bullshit. Me and my dad were like, let's fly out on Christmas Day, cheap ass flights, no fucking airport, fucking bullshit. Let's fly into San Diego. Let's get a fucking rental car, and let's explore San Diego and drive up the whole coast of California.
That's tough.
To this day, that's probably the most beautiful views I've been to 21 countries. California and Brazil is like the best for me.
Damn.
And California, I think, had the most beautiful view I'd ever seen in my whole life. And it's like on the Highway 1 with that little bridge. Like literally, it was so grand and so vast and so pure. Like it didn't feel real.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy, bro. But California is like, they got so many problems. They're expensive as hell. But like, if anybody gonna do a road trip, I would say, I haven't been to Alaska. Maybe a road trip in Hawaii. I mean, Hawaii is cool, but like California is just like, bro.
It's different.
I like California better than Hawaii, bro.
If you want to, bro, tell us a little about your parents, because you mentioned a few times, like, you guys lived in other countries as well growing up. So, like, what's their background, bro?
So my dad did like missile defense. Like, well, he was an engineer, like an aerospace engineer.
Okay.
And he started with like mechanical, so he was working for like some German company, and we moved to Austria. And then he was doing like missile defense stuff. And then that's why we moved to Alabama. It's like middle of nowhere, but he had a job there. And then my parents divorced and all this shit. So I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna leave. And then my goal was to play college soccer in Florida, because my dad's like, I'm gonna move to Florida because I want to retire in Florida. So I was like, all right, I'll go with you. So I left my high school, I left my friends, I left my mom, I left my family, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to Florida. And it was a great decision.
It's been up ever since.
Yeah, Florida way better, bro.
No, that's cool.
And I remember I was a virgin, bro. I was a virgin until I was like 17. And then the girl that I did it with, she was like, yeah, if you lived in Florida, you would not be a virgin. I was like, y'all different over here,
That's
man.
funny, bro. Nah, yeah, Florida's lit, bro. I'm telling you, like, I love Florida, bro. Ever since, like, I started expanding my horizon and stuff, going out a little more, I'm like, bro, Florida just is where it's at, bro. And you got so many different options in different places, you know what I mean? So, definitely, you're not from here, man, come visit. Make sure you get a full experience. Go everywhere in Florida.
And hit me up, too. Like, we
hey,
all
tap
down to
in, bro.
connect. Yeah.
You need some photos done, need some content done, man. Or y'all just want to hang out, get a workout in, too, bro. Come to AC3 Calisthenics, man. That's always a good vibe, too, man. There's so many cool people out here, too, bro. It's just, like, tapping in with the right people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Getting in with the right groups and shit like that, bro. There's so many opportunities out here. Because there's some states where it's, like, there's not shit going on.
Alabama, Nebraska, you know what I'm saying?
I be forgetting that shit though too, because I'm here though. It's like you don't realize how privileged you are in certain areas, but like I said, like out there, there's really not shit going on. Like they don't got events going on like every weekend. There's not always. You can't just find something to do on a random fucking day. You know what I mean? I like Atlanta now. I go in Atlanta a lot, and they always got shit going on.
So yeah, I used to live like a few hours from there, like Huntsville, Alabama, but like I haven't really been to like Atlanta. So like educate me on that.
I think it's cool. It just depends on your vibe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause I like everything, bro. I just like trying new things. I like trying everything in life, bro. So so I could hang and do some party shit. I could hang and go on a fucking hike. You know what I'm saying? I like the springs. I like camping. You know what I'm saying? Like I like country shit. I like fucking rock music now too. You know what I'm saying? So I could do.
You would fuck with Austin, Texas.
I would love to fucking go out there, dog.
Like, you heard about it?
That's just my dream to go out there too. And I don't know.
But to be honest, like I like Florida better.
It's the perfect amount of country. But like I said, I want to live in Florida, bro. But I still want to be able to like just go where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Maybe be out there for like a week, 2 weeks, just get experience. I heard they got some amazing Mexican people out there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The Mexican food in Florida. It's more like South Americans and Central Americans than Mexicans. Like the Mexican food in Texas, way better, bro.
It hit different.
Bro, the best Mexican food I ever had, like other than being in Mexico, was in San Diego.
That's tough.
Cause that shit on the border, bro. Like,
yeah, you right there. You damn near right there, bro. So yeah, man, that's it, man. So Atlanta, it's a lot of like party and stuff going on. I wouldn't say as much country shit. It's more city life. You know what I mean? So I don't think I would live there for long, but it's cool to visit every once in a while, bro. Hang out. You know what I'm saying? There's a different vibe out there. Like the way everybody dressed, they all got like a different style, like swag out there, bro. It's just interesting, bro. It's unique. Like even listen to the music out there, bro. Like they all like Atlanta has some of the biggest artists that are from the Young Thug, Lil Baby, Gunna. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just unique. Their style, the way they do things. Like they don't really care about. It's like they don't care about what other people think. If I can put it that way, you know what I'm saying? And then now everybody that's in Atlanta is not from there, bro. Like you go say what's up to somebody, they're from Chicago. Goddamn. Seattle, motherfucking Cali, bro, all over the fucking place. Florida, like it's real mixed out there. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people in Florida are from Florida, but you do have very diverse like pockets. So you know
Bro,
what I'm
half
saying?
these motherfuckers from Florida be coming from like New York, Jersey.
They do,
like,
but I think it depends. Like in Tampa area, there's a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, Miami's real
Orlando,
diverse.
motherfucking like 80% Venezuelan and Puerto Rican, bro.
Orlando's mixed up too. But you think about next generation, though, a lot of people, okay, they came here, but now these kids are born here, though. You know what I'm saying? Or like, yeah, a lot of Hispanic people. It's a lot of Spanish people out here, though, for sure.
I think
man.
it's funny when I came back from Brazil and I came back to where I live in Kissimmee, and it's like now I just hear Spanish. Like I hear
You
more.
just pick it up. You just see it. It's all around now.
It's like I would think I'm gonna be getting English and all that, but it's like it's like so much more Spanish than like Tampa or whatever and all that.
Nah, facts. That's real. Kissimmee, they say Kissimmee's like mini Puerto Rico.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what they say.
For sure.
Yeah, that's why I need to go out there. I need to pop out of there, man. See what's Southern people. But nah, that's what's up, bro. And you say you're not Hispanic though.
I'm not Hispanic.
What are you?
But I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown. I technically am because, all right, so I'm half Filipino, half German. But both of my parents were born in the United States, so I'm American. But in the Philippines, my mom's last name is Fernandez. So the Spanish actually came to the Philippines. So that's why you got people like Manny Pacquiao, you know, the boxer. That's a Spanish name. And then there's a place that my grandparents, my Lola, is from. In the province of the city is called San Juan. So it's like a lot of people say the Filipinos are like the Mexicans of Asia.
Yeah.
Because that's why we be looking kind of Mexican too. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
So like I got that little Spanish blood in me too, and for some reason I just love like soccer, whatever. A lot of Latinos play it, so it's like from dating Latina girls to having Latino friends to like just vibing with the culture and like all that. I just kind of like picked up the language. And then Duolingo, I just ran Duolingo from my Spanish knowledge to learn Portuguese and went to Brazil and stuff.
And it probably made it easier that you're around. You get to utilize it.
Yeah, if you're not around it, it's way harder to learn it. So it's like if you want to learn a language, you gotta hang around those people. That's why I don't know French. But if I hung around like Haitian people, I'd probably learn Creole. Bro.
That's my problem right now. I just need to get around more Spanish people, bro. And what's cool about Haitians, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every Haitian I know that I'm cool with, bro, like they know 3 languages. And like these other
because their language is so versatile.
Bro, and then these other countries, like I was talking to my Jamaican friends, right, and they was saying how like over there, the shit we doing in high school, they're doing in middle school. So they're like more advanced, like, and over there they might be a dumbass, but they come over here, it's like, oh, this dude's a genius, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just real cool to get that perspective. Like Haitians, they know Creole, French, English, and Spanish, bro. Most of them. I don't know if all of them know that, but the ones I know, they all know them languages.
But they at least know like rough, because like the language kind of crosses.
It crosses, so the French and Creole like are tied in one, bro. English, I don't know if they learn it there or when they come here, whatever, bomb. And then Spanish, because it kind of connects with that too, and the Dominican Republic's right there too. So I think that's fucking cool, bro. That they know all the languages.
Man, it kind of pissed me off, bro, because
I be jealous, bro.
Yeah. So it's like I'm being born, bro. The main thing that surprised me is when I went to Brazil, they all spoke English, bro. Like
no way, for real,
bro. Like incredible, like words that I wouldn't even use in my vocabulary. Like I feel like I be talking mad
proper
chill.
English.
They be talking proper as hell English over there, and I'd be like, damn. And then my friends from Ecuador, they be saying like when they come to the U.S., like the school is easier. And I'll be like, damn, everybody be thinking like.
And we be in this. I don't like school neither, bro. I'm like, bro, this shit hard, bro. What the fuck going on?
And I'm like, if I'm gonna learn one thing in school, they could have taught me these damn languages, bro. Like,
facts.
Fuck.
No, I really do wish that was more like mandatory. And I had to take Spanish 1 year in high school that I remember. But
I
it
ain't learned
wasn't
shit either.
My teacher really was a white teacher, number one.
Yeah, my teacher wasn't even a native speaker.
Oh, come on now. My teacher a white dude, bro, number one. Number two, I never got electives in school, bro. So like for Spanish 2 and all that stuff, I think you had to have it as an elective. And I had like two reading, 2 maths. So I had Spanish 1 year because he had to have 1 year of it. But you know, I'm already like, bro, it's bullshit, bro. So like, I'm not into this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So.
Did you go to college?
Nah, man. School was my thing. So I ain't gonna lie. I barely made it to high school, bro, right? So I was going to Lakeland High School for a little bit. I was there, man, and I had thoughts of dropping out, right? And then my mom told me, she's like, all right, don't drop out. Go ahead, go to a trade school. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it. What do I got to lose? I went to a trade school doing automotive. I don't give a fuck about cars. I don't care about cars. I just went so I could say I was doing something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm going to the trade school, right? You know the test and stuff we had to take, like the end of FCAT and stuff like that at the end of the year? Oh, you're not from here, though, but like them end of year tests, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, I would just go in there and click. And just get like I was put my feet down there. I wouldn't do that shit, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, this shit's stupid. I don't fuck with this. But I was good. I was a good kid. Like I would do my classwork and shit. I would do all that stuff. I would listen, all that. I just did not give a fuck about what they was trying to teach me, right? So then, that would happen. One time, it was like I think my senior year. A teacher pulled me to the side I wasn't clicking. I just had my head down. She's like, "You gonna finish test?" I'm be real. I really don't care about this. So she was like, "All right, look, I'm gonna recommend you to school. It's called Fresh Start." So when she told me that, I'm like, "All right, let me let mom know." So I told mom, and I went to that school. And on there, you don't have to take these tests because my diploma came from the state of Pennsylvania. And in the state of Pennsylvania, they don't require no tests to graduate. You just have to pass your school, like the classes. So I did my classwork, so my shit was cool. So when I got there, you get like these books, right? So I had like 27 books. It was fucking quick. Some people go there, they have like 300 some books.
Holy fuck.
So I had nothing going on, bro. So I tell people I graduated early. I low key did though, because I went there, finished that shit. I was done. We graduated in May. I was done with school in like February, bro. So I was done February, March, April, May. I was like 3 months of me just chilling. I was like 17 at the time, just hanging out. So school's never been my thing. Now I do love learning, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't give a fuck what they were teaching me, you know what I'm saying? So that's my problem. Or like some people don't know how to teach, you know what I mean? And I think that's the issue. But I don't know what the fuck you asked me neither, bro. I'm all over. I do the same
but
thing,
to talk about that too, like I hated college so much.
Oh, I didn't go to college. Yeah, that was the question.
But then I was like, this shit free. Like I got it. So let me just like get the paper and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I decided, I was like, I hate this shit so much. So when COVID hit, I was like, all right, this is my chance.
The perfect reason. Now,
I was like, this is my chance. So I applied. I had to appeal to the school. I had to write a letter to the school to allow me to take extra classes that were like over the limit that you're allowed to take. So then I took like 7, 8 classes at once in one semester. And then I would just grind that shit out, and then I would cheat on it every time I could. Like I would cheat the fuck out.
No, anytime I could, he was on there, bro.
Like, and I feel like everybody who had the Bright Futures, whatever scholarship, you know what that is. I feel like they all finessed that. Like I did 0 community service hours, got the full scholarship, whatever.
Win's a win, bro.
I had my soccer coach sign that shit.
And I always say, bro, like if I graduate, bro, anybody do that shit. There's a fucking way to do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they all know.
You just gotta know or want to do that shit, you know. And yeah, college never been my thing. I would love to go to college, but like. They always told me when you go, you gotta do all these other classes, bro. Like I want to go for what I want to learn.
I think high school was harder than college, bro.
Really?
I went to UCF and I went to the College of Business, like marketing, whatever. The hardest thing was the accounting for me because you got to memorize these formulas. So you had to go to a testing center where you fucking go in the testing center, and then they have people walking around looking at you in like a computer lab. So that shit you had to actually study. So I would skip you had to show up to class like a few times a month or whatever. I would skip everything or whatever. I would just do the assignments whenever they were due. And then the day of the test, I would just study for like 10 hours, and then I would take the test. Because the testing center closed at like midnight. So I would wake up at like 8 a.m. and I would read from fucking chapter 1, fucking do the whole shit. And then at like 10 p.m., I would go take the fucking test.
And it's fresh. You just read the shit.
Because like I had to keep a certain GPA to keep my scholarship. So I was like, all right. And then I was taking like 8 fucking classes. So I did a major in marketing, and then I had to take 6 extra classes to get a minor. So I did a major and a minor, and I finished all of college in like 3 years.
Damn, that's tough, bro.
And I literally did it because I hated it. So I wanted to get out.
Nah, that's tough, bro. Let me check this camera. Yeah. Damn, bro. Yeah, so that's a hell of an experience, though, bro. You was locked in, though. And at least you got the experience, you know what I'm saying? And you were doing, like, online classes, or you were in college, like, on campus at all?
What I think is really slimy about the schools is, like, since UCF, like, it's a business model, bro. You see how, like, you really get to see how much money these schools be making. And so UCF makes most of their money through the sports programs. So they also have, it's like Arizona or Arizona State and UCF have the biggest enrollment in the whole country, right? It's like over 60,000, 70,000 students. And so they just try to let people in because they try to make the campus nice and all that for the, like, whatever. And then when you get there, you see how, like, everything is, because you can't have one professor teaching 400 kids, right? So it's like the whole class is modularly laid out online, and you just got to pass the shit. So then I learned about Rate My Professor. So on Rate My Professor, all the kids tell you how to pass the class. They're like, all right, this one. So literally one of the classes I took, I finished it in 2 hours. It's like, take history and motion.
2 hours is crazy, dog.
So it's like, take history and motion pictures because motherfucker. Oh, and this is pre-AI too. Fuck all y'all kids in college now. They don't have to do shit, bro. But literally, yeah, it would be like, this is a whole. It's like a test. You take 2 tests, and it's all on Quizlet. So you know what Quizlet is, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I was like, all right, bet. And then I finished the whole class in 2 hours, bro.
That's
crazy,
wild,
bro.
That's wild. I do wish sometimes I had a college experience though, bro. Like going, like staying on the campus, meeting all these people, like going to all these, like I wish I had that, bro. Cause I would have met so many people, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Nah, but I'm also glad because I probably would have got off track too. I probably been distracted. Probably wouldn't be where I'm at right now too. You know, you got both sides. Like I wish I did get experience, but at the same time I know myself. So I was like hanging out too much. I probably been fucking off, did some crazy stupid shit, and been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But who knows what the future holds? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll go to college. I ain't gonna get that same experience, but maybe I'll still do that in the future.
I think the biggest thing, like a lot of people, like you're 18 years old when you're making these decisions, and it's like, since I already finished it and like you already went through that phase or whatever, we don't really regret going or not going. I think the biggest decision that people have to make is like, are you gonna go into like a bunch of debt for it?
Yeah, facts.
Some people be like 40 years old and they just pay
and they
it
don't
off.
even use what the fuck they went to school for though.
Yeah,
that's just crazy. I'm glad, but I'm big on certifications, bro. Because with a certification, bro, you get that shit in like 8 months. You pay for whatever, a couple thousand, depending on what certification is, right? And you get all these different jobs with that shit. Then you get a hands-on experience, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of times, people that I know that got degrees, like I said, don't use it, or they went there and they went to say they were doing something. A lot of people went to college just to say, oh, I got this going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? They didn't go to actually learn some shit. They just went to be like, well, what the fuck else am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
kind of why I went, yeah.
But it worked out for you though. Everybody don't work out for everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. If you feel like you should go, I'm gonna say try it out, bro. But don't be scared to like say fuck it, don't either. Cause you ended up leaving, you said, right? Or no, you finished all your college, or you?
Oh yeah, I finished it a year early.
A year early, okay.
But I did, I did graduate.
You're just.
I didn't even go to my graduation ceremony. I was like, I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that, bro.
Nah, that's cool, man. So you did it all the way through, man. But I feel like, man, if you don't like doing something, bro, at least try it though. But like, you could always say fuck it. Like you have free will, bro. At the end of the day. So if you in there and you ain't fucking with it, man, just say fuck it, man. Take off.
Yeah, my friend. Yeah, like I said, he dropped out his last year. I have 2 friends that had like a semester or 2 left, and then they dropped out and started their own businesses.
And look at it, it's working out now.
Yeah.
So, we can go down this, man. Let's see, bro. What was that first time traveling like? You kind of went over that because you've been traveling for a while, though, even from like when you were younger, like to state. But do you remember what it was like traveling on your own for the first time at 18?
So I would say on my own, but not technically because I was with my friend and his family and all.
But it's still like you're your own, like you're grown now. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a little different than when you go with your parents or you was with his family though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think when I was completely alone. Oh yeah, one time I flew out this girl from Colombia that I never met.
You flew her out here?
I flew her out to meet her in another country.
Oh, that's wild,
and
bro.
I was just like.
So you was in another country. She came from Colombia. Damn, that's tough, bro. That's tough.
And I was like, yeah, it's better if I do it in another country. I don't know. It's just like.
It's a vibe, bro.
I was just kind of at the point where it's like I know how to travel and I know how to scope people out. So it's like I was like, fuck it. But hey, shit can go south. But luckily for me, the worst thing that ever happened to me is like when I was just tried to watch a soccer game or whatever.
Do you want to go to that right now? You want to talk about it right now? Or you want to wait?
We can wait. Because that case is still going on.
Yeah, well, okay. We will save that for later.
But what was the question? Sorry, I got distracted.
No, I was saying you kind of touched already. Was the first time
traveling by myself? So
you traveled, yeah, solo.
Oh, I'm trying to think now, like by myself. Because every time I traveled, I would be with a friend, low key, that knew the language and all that.
Yeah, oh, see, that's different then. Yeah. But that's cool as shit though, man. See, that's cool experience because you get to actually experience what they got going on there. You know what I'm saying? You're going there, hanging out with the actual people. What's the shortest trip you've had? Because a lot of trips you seem like you have 1 week, 2 weeks, a month.
Bro, literally when I went to St. Martin's, it was for a shoot. I was there for like 2 nights and then I went back.
Okay, so that was something quick. But most time when you travel, do you go for like, you plan for a week, 2 weeks, or you just like go with the flow, or like how do you?
Well, if I'm with the bull, I think 3 to 4 night minimum is good because the first and last days are like travel days. So it's like if you're going to go all the way over somewhere, you're going to buy a flight and a hotel and spend all this time and energy, I think having like maybe inside the U.S., have like a 2 to 3 night minimum, and then if you're gonna go outside of the U.S., have like a 3 to 4 night minimum. That's what I would say. But it just kind of depends too. It's like sometimes the trip is already planned and my friends just invite me, or like I don't know, maybe I'm like in that side of town and like I'll visit somebody. But yeah, usually they're like longer trips. I guess because of my work schedule, I'm a freelancer, so I can kind of choose when I want to go. Yeah. But for some people, if you only have weekends off, like if you live in Florida, like I never really explored Puerto Rico for real. But like that's why I think cruises work for a lot of people because like cruise you can do whatever. But I mean you're also like stuck in a vibe. But when I got off the island, bro, freaking Bohemians, bro, they be getting, like, y'all island people be getting down, bro. They low-key wild as fuck, bro.
They be getting down.
Like,
It's crazy,
like,
man.
they hustlers as fuck. Like, the dude was legit, like, I get there, and he's like, what y'all want to do? He's like, oh, I can show you the only place in the world that has 4 different colors of the most bluest water in the world that you can see it from outer space. Oh,
He trying to say out a dream. He's saying out a dream right there. Yeah,
and then I was like, you can get me some weed? He's like, all right, bet, get in the car. And then we got in the car, literally like 2 minutes later, he puts it in my lap. Didn't even have me pay nothing. And I was like, y'all island people move
that real
different,
now.
bro.
That real now.
I can tell you about like the most culture shocking things. Like,
let's talk about that, yeah.
The biggest culture shock for me was Saudi Arabia.
Why is that though?
Because it's very Muslim culture and very like strict culture. So it's like the way that everybody follows the orders. You know what I mean? Because like Brazil and like Florida, like we mad chill, right? And like I can go to like, it also kind of culture shocked me when I came back for like if I like to go to like you know Cyan he be going to Walmart with his shirt off with his pit bulls in the store doing a handstand on top of the shopping cart, and like he'll do that all the time, right?
It's straight, like it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Because you in Polk County, right? Yeah. But then you go to Saudi Arabia, bro. When you get to the passport control, it's all females working the thing, every single one, and the only thing you can see is their eyes. So their entire bodies and their faces are covered
with the hijab.
So it's like literally it's like you think you're getting stuck up, but no, that's how they wear it.
They got a shiesty on.
And
they got a fucking shiesty on, bro.
And I was like, damn. Then I get to the hotel, right? And then the hotel says, like, men and women are not permitted in the pool at this time. Like, there's a certain set of time that men were allowed to go to the pool, and a certain set of time women are allowed to go to the pool. So men and women. So let's say you wanted to go to the swimming pool at the hotel with your girl. You're not allowed to do that there because men and women have to be separated. So I was like, this shit is strict as fuck. And then, bro, you know how like in the airport you be like coming around like pick up your friend and shit or whatever. So we had a rental car and then we had it parked there because I don't know, my friend had to pee or he had to go get some. Oh, he was literally trying to get money from the ATM to like tip the person who was carrying our luggage, right? Because it's like. In Saudi Arabia, they get a lot of people from like Bangladesh and Pakistan that are basically like servants there almost. And then my friend wanted to tip him some money. And the police officer got mad at him for taking too long to get money from the ATM.
Really?
So then he was like, hey! Like yelling like a motherfucker. And then he gave us a ticket.
Oh, man,
for like taking time to get cash for the ATM. So I was like, y'all strict. That's like, they say in Saudi Arabia has like one of the lowest crime rates in the world. Because if you steal, they cut your hand off.
Oh, they're not playing, bro.
They're not playing, bro.
Damn.
And I think, like, if your girl gets caught cheating, they stone her.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. So, like, Saudi Arabia, they different over there,
But okay, let's
like,
talk.
you can't be gay, none of that
What is some of the good parts of Saudi Arabia that you did experience, though?
I mean, it's clean, they got money, and like, honestly, it's my least favorite country I've been to.
But you can't really do nothing there, you're saying? Like,
well, I was only there for, like, working, and I was in the capital city mainly. But, I mean, a lot of rich, like Saudi Arabia is one of the richest countries in the world, bro. And like they got a lot of people. I bet there's cool stuff with cool people. I ain't really just like I say I had a Saudi Arabian homie. I probably would have thought it was cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, could I live there, bro? I don't think so because like that's why I like Brazil the best because like everybody there is just happy as fuck and they mad chill and they just like to be outside playing sports and like smiling. The most smiling people I ever met in my life, Brazilians, bro. Really? They was the happiest motherfuckers ever. They always fucking around, joking and all.
I had another friend that went to Brazil recently. He was out there for like 2 weeks, I think, too. He had a good experience, bro.
I don't know anybody that don't like it there.
Yeah, he had a good experience, bro. On this note, bro, what country you been to has the best food?
Ooh, can you name them?
The countries?
Yeah.
I got you. Mexico, Ecuador, Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Puerto Rico, Bahamas, DR, St. Martin, Spain, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Italy, England, Saudi Arabia, Morocco, UAE, and Guatemala.
Bro, I think it's tough. I don't think I can say one country has the best food. I think it's like little spots that you go to. You're like, damn, this is good. You know, because I feel like you can go to Lakeland, and if you know the right spot, that should be hitting.
But culturally, though, because like I said, you tell me, like I like Caribbean food a lot and Spanish food, and that's just because maybe that's because of my background. But Like I like curry and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the mofongo and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like culturally, which one would you say had the best?
So you know what's funny is I'm Asian, right? My mom grew up always cooking us Asian food, and so Asian food is my favorite. I've never been to Asia.
That's fun. Not yet.
So it's like every time I try to get Asian food and all these like the worst Asian food ever. Latin America, they don't know how to make Asian food. It's terrible, horrible. Like I spit it out. It was so bad.
It was
like,
that bad, bro.
I DoorDash like pad Thai, like Thai food in Colombia. That was like probably some of the worst food I ever had in my life.
Really?
So I was like, but I will say in Morocco, bro, like I thought the food was terrible in all the places I went. But then I went to Marrakesh, which is like the main city that everybody goes to, and I'm telling you, like for the lowest price, I had some of the best food in my whole life, bro. Like I kind of like Middle Eastern / Dubai had. I say Dubai and New York have some of the best food in the world. Why? Because you get people from around the whole world.
So it's like real diverse. You get everything out there. That's
so
cool.
It's like you get the real shit. So like New York was good, and I think Dubai. The reason why I like Middle Eastern / Mediterranean food is because it's like clean. It like feel healthy, so it's like you can eat a lot of it and not feel like shit. If I eat some really good ass like chicken wings, it's good. But if it's all fried and like buttery and like a hella hot sauce, like after like a few wings, I can't eat it too much. Like it's too intense. But if someone's like all light and healthy and shit, but it's still flavorful, I eat a fuck ton of that stuff, bro.
That's cool, man.
But Costa Rica, I think, had the freshest food because legit, I think out of every country I've been in the world, Costa Rica was the cleanest, most beautiful. Like I think San Jose was disgusting, which is the capital. It's like shithole. Like it feels hood as fuck. But you go anywhere else in Costa Rica, it's like so clean, it's so beautiful, it's so nature, it's so nice. And the best because you know how in Florida we got all the damn Hispanics be making their empanadas, right? You got the motherfucking arepas, you got the motherfucking, then the El Salvadorians got the pupusas, then we got the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, we got the empanada from Argentina, then...
And they're all similar, but they're different though, right? Because I said the same thing like a Jamaican beef patty.
Yeah, Jamaican beef patty, it's really the same, but it's different.
It's just their way of making it though, same shit, so.
So the best one I had of that was in Costa Rica. But then Mexican food in Mexico be hitting different, bro. The tacos be hitting different.
The real Mexican food, though.
Shit. The worst places that I had food, like the worst food, bro, was Argentina.
Really?
I wasn't messing with it, bro. Like, it was just...
Was it bad or it wasn't your vibe?
I think kind of both.
Yeah.
Because, like, the price that I'm paying for, like, the quality...
And this shit ain't even hitting on...
Like, it didn't taste fresh. I think they still use processed stuff. I was in Buenos Aires. And then... like I don't know, it's just like it wasn't flavorful. And then like Italian food, I like New York style Italian food. And then when I ate it there, it was like mushy pasta, like overly. Like I like al dente, and over there, I don't know. I wasn't messing with the food in Argentina, bro.
For shit show, man. Before we go on a fitness tips, I want to talk about how you stay fit while traveling and your calisthenics journey and stuff, right?
Okay.
Let's talk about what country has the most beautiful women, bro.
Oof. What country has the most beautiful women, or because like
it's gonna be beautiful wherever you go, bro. I'll be real, but like you know, everyone same way they got the empanadas, right? Different styles.
Yeah.
Which one got like the best?
All right.
You know
So this is what I will say: there are countries that have women from other countries in the whole world that be coming in the same spot. So it's like technically it's not that.
Real now.
But if I'm gonna be like say one race, I would say Colombian girls, but. I think I'm most attracted to Asian girls, but like Asian girls, Asia has so many fucking countries. Like you can't pick one type of Asian girl. I think
like Bangladesh. I was just finding out about Bangladesh is like it's an Asian country, but they don't look. They're not like
That's like saying India is Asia. That's like saying.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not Asian like we think when you say Asian. Like, I'm thinking like Korean, Japanese, or whatever. It's like
So but to get back to your question, like the most beautiful women. I've been to 21 countries. Where do I see the most beautiful women? Honestly, bruh. There's 3 cities, or like 3 places. The most beautiful women in the world I see is like South Florida, Miami.
Okay.
Right? Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And Barcelona, Spain. For me, the number 1 is Barcelona. Because Barcelona has like all the hottest European girls and all the hottest Latina girls. Because it's like Latin, European.
It's the mix of everything there.
And then it's like... Barcelona is like kind of like an elegant, like European, like they're more a little bit more like polished, like elegant. And Latin America is more like chill, like you know what I mean, like that. So it's like almost like classy baddies.
That's cool stuff, man.
So it's like Barcelona had the hottest girls I ever seen in my life. Barcelona, Rio, and Miami. I think you're gonna get them from everywhere.
And Miami, same thing. It's like real diverse out there. You know what I'm saying? You got a big mix of everything out there too. And you just gonna see anything and everything. You might come across somebody who's Jamaican, goddamn Haitian, Puerto Rican, Costa Rican, all that shit out there.
All right, so how about you answer the question?
I ain't been nowhere, so I just started traveling like to the States, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause growing up, my parents didn't travel like that. Like I said, I went to New Jersey and Virginia. I lived there, but I didn't go nowhere. So like I said, I've been to Tennessee so far. I've been to Alabama. I went to hiking trail. I didn't really go to Alabama. I was on a hiking trail.
Which hiking trail?
I have to look it up, man. It was something close to Atlanta though. It was like an hour or two from Atlanta. And
They have waterfalls?
The one I went to wasn't a waterfall. It was like you're on the edge of a cliff and like you just see the world out there, bro.
Because it's cool. There was this cliff jumping spot I would always go to in Alabama.
In Alabama?
Where you jump off the waterfall.
I did do this one thing in Tennessee, bro. I love Tennessee, bro.
My mom lives there.
Bro, I fucking love it out there, bro. I went to this one,
Chattanooga is where my mom stays.
That's right before Nashville. So a few hours before Nashville, right?
Yeah.
So I went to Nashville. I went to Gatlinburg. I seen snow for the first time out there last year. And then I went in the summertime Nashville. When I was out there, I went to a waterfall. And I went on this hiking trail. You hike to the top of the mountain, so you see everything from above there, and then you're able to go down to the waterfall. So it's a whole another fucking trail, like a few miles, I don't know, a few miles, I feel like a few miles, bro, going down that shit. And then you gotta like, you're in the water. To get to the waterfall, you gotta like go through the rocks. Through the water. That shit was cool as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the best things I've done so far. But I'm also scared of planes, bro. I'm trying to get over that fear.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I need to get over that fear. I told myself I was gonna do 3 flights this year. But I ain't done it yet. But we still got time, bro, you know? My biggest thing is the time and the money, though, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I finally make enough money now where I can do shit. It's just having the time to do it. But I think everything's about timing, too. Everybody got their time for certain shit.
I think one of the biggest value for money places to travel, especially if you live in Florida, would be Central America. Mm-hmm. Because if you go to a place like Guatemala or you go to a place like El Salvador, they're very inexpensive flights to go back and forth because they're close. Mm. And also the countries are inexpensive. And then I think El Salvador is a really good one because you have the beach, the volcanoes, and the waterfalls in the jungle all with like in 1 to 2 hours of each other. And the airport and everything, the flight's only like a few hours, and the cost there is very low. And El Salvador now, because of the new president and everything, is like one of the safest places. It also has like the best surfing in all of...
I would love to try that shit. Surfing, bro, I'd be fire. I went snowboarding one time. I want to do it again because I feel like I went one time, bro. I want to do that shit for like 3 days straight.
Where'd you go snowboarding?
In Tennessee.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I was on Ober Mountain is what it was called.
Okay, so I got to check that out because my mom lives there, but I've never been snowboarding.
Bro, let me know what's up, bro, 'cause I want to go again, bro. I went the first time, I busted my ass, and they say skiing, they was like saying skiing's easier than snowboarding because you got two, you have more control. Yeah. The board, you connect to that bitch, you know what I'm saying? And I skateboard and shit like that, and I'm like, you know what, I got this shit, but that shit just different. Because then you're using the speed of the hill, though, too, so you got to balance. And then you got to learn how to, like, stop that shit.
Yeah, that shit's scary.
That shit's cool, bro.
Because when you skating, you can kind of just stop skating. If you surfing, you can kind of just stop surfing. Bro, when you on a hill, bro,
you're on a,
you ain't gonna know, how you going to stop?
Like, you got to know how to fucking do that shit. That shit's tougher. And they got levels to the shit. So it was like, there was a big-ass hill that people was going on. You got to, like, ride the shit to go up there. And there was, like, a baby hill. So I was just fucking baby hill for, like, a few hours trying to fuck with that. I ain't never make it to the big one. But, yeah, that shit was cool, bro. I definitely want to go back and do that. But surfing would be cool, too, man. I don't know. Is surfing easy, bro?
Literally, I've done so many sports in my life. Like, I know how to do flips. I know I play soccer. I fucking do a lot of shit, right? Mm. Surfing is, like, I think, one of the hard. I think it also very much depends on the condition of where you're surfing. Like, you got to have the tide right. You got to have the wave right and all this stuff. But I think surfing is, like, probably one of the hardest sports ever to learn.
Really?
Because the time it takes you to get repetitions to, like, get in the wave and reset and all that stuff is, like, you can be out in the ocean for, like, an hour and maybe you get, like, one attempt at a wave. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, so that's why I have so much.
So it got to be a good day then.
Yeah, if you have a good day of surfing where it's, like, there's the reef, and then you got to think about everybody else is there, so people are in the way. You got to think about sharks. You got to think about, like, the tide.
I want to try one of the fake, like, they got the water come back. It's, like, respiratory, but you're on the board. You know what I'm talking about? It's like fake surfing. You're in it's like a pool, bro.
Yeah, didn't they just finish building it?
They over here?
So in Florida, they just finished building it. I think it's in Okeechobee.
Okay.
Right? And it's like the world's biggest like artificial wave. And like you can pay to learn on a perfect wave.
Yeah. So I would do shit like that. That'd be cool.
I would actually love to check that out.
And then you try that out too. It's like, okay, now when you go in the field, it's like, well, I done did a fucking crazy wave now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So also to answer your question, you asked me, from where I've been so far, man, I'm gonna say Miami and Atlanta, but it's kind of similar to what you said, bro. Those two spots, they're like a fucking melting pot with a bunch of people that are not from there. So you're getting the best.
Are you talking about the baddies?
Yeah. My bad. I had to jump back to that, bro. Couldn't leave that on the table. So like Miami and Atlanta, from where I've been so far, like I said, because Atlanta is just a mix of like nobody's from there, bro, from all over. So like some of the baddest people you've seen are just all there. And the same with Miami, like you saying, bro, it's a mix of everything over there, bro. Like just melts it up, you know what I'm saying?
But if you like Asian girls, the West Coast, like San Diego, like San Francisco, LA.
A lot of Asians out there?
Asian bad, because it be fitness vibe there too. So it's like a bunch of fit Asian girls. Like I like that, you know.
That's cool stuff. Oh, while on that tip, bro. How do you stay in shape while traveling, bro?
I think the question is, I literally, that's funny you asked me that, because I literally made an Instagram reel with that exact hook.
Really?
Where it just shows me working out in all these cool places. So my favorite thing to do is adventure. So it's like when I travel, I do like physically active things. But I think the biggest thing is just calisthenics, right? So I started this thing called 100 push-ups a day.
You been doing that shit for like day 600, 700 now, bro?
Yeah. So I literally did it for like 2 years straight. But when I was in the last month I was in Brazil, I stopped because I got tendonitis. So I was just getting bored because I would just do them so fast. So I would do like 50 to 70 on every set that I record. And then my elbows just started getting a lot of pain to the point like I couldn't even do pull-ups anymore.
Damn.
So then I stopped doing that for a little bit. But I think just having something that you do every single day. I think 100 push-ups a day is great for people that are, because like I literally looked at myself in the mirror because I was traveling a lot for work and all this stuff, and I would miss like my workouts or whatever. Then I'd be like, you know what? Like, why don't I just do 100 push-ups a day, like every day? Like, I think that should be like a standard for like brushing your teeth. Like, why shouldn't I just do that? So then I started doing it, and then
you do the whole 100 straight though, or like you straight throughout the day?
No.
Okay.
Like I have done the whole 100 straight, but like to do that every day is like fucking impossible.
Cause I'm saying that's pretty. Everybody, I feel like everybody could do that, bro. 100. You do 10 every hour.
What I would do is like I would record a set of 50, and then I would post it, and then I would do the next 50, and that would take me like less than 5 minutes.
Look at that.
So it's like less than 5 minutes a day. Well, in the beginning it was way harder because I was way weaker, but like now it's like all right, like you can crank those out. But I think just having like a minimum that you do, like no more, no less. I wouldn't do 99. I wouldn't do 101. Because then there's a mentality is like, oh, I'm too tired to do it right now.
You're gonna
like,
compensate for what you
so
did.
Then it's like, oh, I'll do 150 tomorrow. I'll just only do 50. Like, no. It's like you have this standard that you get no matter whether. Like I was coughing blood at one point.
From the push. God
no,
damn.
like because I had pneumonia.
Okay.
And like I skipped for I had to pause my push-ups for like a week because I was literally coughing blood. And I was like, fuck, bro.
I'm like, bro, the pushes are like, bro, what the fuck pushes are you doing, bro?
Because it started a chain, bro.
Yeah.
Like, people started seeing my challenges, and they're like, all right, I'm going to run 2 miles a day minimum. So then my friend tagged me on that. I'm like, motherfucker, let's go. So I was running 2 miles a day minimum, doing 100 push-ups a day minimum. And then I was working like 12 plus hours a day on like a film set. And then I was sleeping like 4 hours. And then I literally just got fucking pneumonia. I was coughing blood. And I was like, all right, bro, I can't do these 100 push-ups no more, man. But I did 100 pull-ups a day for a month, and I got my record from like 30-something to like 42 pull-ups. So I think just...
40 straight? Unbroken?
Unbroken, I got 42.
Tough.
Cyan can do 60, though. Fuck.
Yeah, nah, he's built different, though, bro. All them guys, Izzy, Clinton, all them guys, they're built different.
Yeah, shout out y'all, man. That's the reason I'm connecting with you.
Facts.
But,
that's why I met you, actually. It's funny, bro. It's cool, because I met the Gaines boys. I met the last interview I did with Los. I met him at the what the fuck they call it, man? The takeover. Yeah, the gym takeover. I met him over there. So
what's the gym takeover? Is that a Gaines Boys thing?
Yeah, it's a Gaines Boys thing. So they'll go to Southern Strength and they'll like pretty much have the whole gym to themselves, bro, and just in there.
Bro, I didn't even hear about this.
Yeah, so they did a second one recently, bro. You went to the field day though?
I went to the field day.
How was that, bro? That's what's the run club guys, man? They're cool.
RNG.
I need to go out there again, man, because I went out there one time. It's been a while, bro. Just scheduling is hard, bro.
It's crazy. The A63 be popping out. Like, I live in Orlando, but I drive all the way. If I'm in Tampa or Orlando, I still come here because y'all be popping out. Like,
bro, you know what's cool about this shit, too? I was telling you guys that, man. Like, I don't know when. I think it's been, like, maybe 2 years now, recently, right? But, like, this shit wasn't going on that long ago. And then, like, out of nowhere, everybody just popped up on the fitness shit,
because everybody want to make their own run club.
And it's cool, the run club thing. But even in, like, the H3 calisthenics, like, that's the only one in Polk. Because I was going to Orlando calisthenics for a while, bro.
Yeah, that's how I met them.
Bro, I was going out there with Chad. That's when Chad was over there. They was at the Blue Jacket Park at first.
Yes, sir.
So when I first started going there, that's when I like kind of first got into calisthenics. I'm like, oh, I want to do this shit too, bro. So I was doing that, bomb. And I went to like a Tampa one. I was all over. And then I found them. And one of my friends here told me about them for a while. And I like, damn, I ain't go. And the one I just popped out, and it was just cool ever since, bro. Everybody cool. And then I'm like, man, this shit lit. And then motherfucking the run clubs, I went to, Izzy did a thing with them, like a workout and a run with the RNG run club. I went to that, but I ain't been since. I might have went to one other one. And then what else I did, bro? The Gaines boys, I met them.
Yeah, so
how the fuck did I meet them, bro? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Maybe through Clint. No?
I met them through the 863, I think, bro.
Yeah, but like, so this is my first time hearing, because I know the Gaines boys be popping out the 863 calisthenics.
Yeah.
But like, what is the Gaines boy? Like, how can I come out to an event?
You get on their Instagram. CJ got all that shit on his page, and then I think they got a GB page too. But I don't know how often they do that.
Shout out y'all, man.
Yeah, shout out GB, man. They
I follow Gaines Boys Apparel. Do they have another account?
go on CJ page, and he'll post all that shit on there. Like, if you scroll down, let me see where it's at, bro. He be having all that shit on there. The last one they did.
Because I saw he been at that one gym.
Here, look. This one was July 18th. They did that one. So Alex, I don't know how often they do them. I went to the shit I did a few months ago.
That's so lit though. Like gym takeover is.
But they all lit. I'm talking about that shit was lit as fuck, bro. I'm talking about this one. I deadlifted 405 that one day, right? I don't even deadlift. I like, let's see if I got this shit right. Because everybody else picking up heavy ass weight. Motherfucking first you start off, they pray. We do some push ups and shit like that. This is the one I went to. I don't know if they changed it up. Pray, push ups. Everybody go to the bench. Everybody benching. So then we just turn like 135 to warm up shit. And then everybody going 225 going crazy. Then you got people going 365 on that bitch. The people I did an interview with last time too, I met them at that event. JJ and Ant, bro. Shout out both of y'all, man. They was over there. JJ was there, not his brother. But he was like benching, I think 365, bro. Deadlifting like 500 pounds and shit like that, bro. Dude strong as fuck. Him and his brother strong as fuck, bro. And they were there. Then they deadlift. And then everybody's like in rotation going, taking turns. So we were doing like whatever the fuck it was, under 225 first, going around. And then by the time it started getting like real fucking heavy, okay, 4 or 5, that was PR for me. 4 or 5, then people going 500, goddamn. I think it went all up to like 700 pounds. I could be wrong.
Holy shit.
It was a Wheat Guy. I don't know if you know who that is. Wheat Guy. Professional Wheat Guy, I think is his Instagram. But he did like 700 pounds, I think. So that shit was pretty crazy, bro. But it's just fun because everybody there screaming, shirts off. It's fucking, you really working, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just fun because everybody in there is getting to it. But it's just like, that shit just wild, bro. So.
Yeah, I like the whole fact that the weightlifting and the calisthenics communities like coming over
collab
together.
And shit like that, yeah.
So I would love to get a workout in, get some battles in, you know what I'm saying? All that, learn all this.
You done a battle before?
I just did a battle a few days ago.
Oh, you was at the Rip Right.
I was at the Rip Right too.
Did you battle there?
Yeah.
How was that, bro?
It was lit, bro. I think battling is dope because it's like playing a sport, like it's a game. It's not just like, all right, it's like you want to win and then you can kind of, it's a good way to measure yourself, you know what I mean? Because like you can do time routines, but then when there's another person, it's just I love the energy, bro. Like with the homies on the
side. You trying to get that shit done, knock this shit out, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask something. When it comes to the competition, you might know when they're doing dips, how low does it count for a dip?
So technically,
they have a fist there when they're doing it or no?
So when I was doing mine, Zay had his hand there. So it's funny because like Zay had his hand there and I was touching it. And then Izzy was on that side. He's like, you got to go down lower. I'm like, nigga, like I'm fucking touching it.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was looking at that shit. I was doing dips today, bro. I'm like, I wonder how, because if you're doing the arm, look at my fucking arm, bro.
But I think,
and get someone shorter, like.
I think the best way to know how your form is to record yourself and make sure you're going down to exactly 90 degrees. So like I would say if you're going down like make sure it's an L 90. Like 90, because when you're busting them out and you're fatigued, sometimes you can't tell how far down you're going because you just feel a pump in the pain. So it's like that sometimes when I look at myself going, I'm like, oh, I should probably do a cleaner rep, but you don't know because you're just fatigued and you're repping it out. So I think the best thing you could do is record yourself. But like technically, and like a lockout, like elbows lock out, it's at 90 degrees. The same with push-up, is you go 90 degrees down and elbow lock out. And same with pull-ups, chin over the bar and then lock out. So I mean, you also got to see how clean like people be reffing and stuff. Like there's levels to it. Some people with muscle up.
That shit gotta get clean because the muscle ups be cleaner, right? But I'm saying like shit like that, bro. Because it's too situational, bro. Because then you go to some people saying you didn't do reps, and then some people saying you did the reps. It's like that. I feel like it's kind of annoying, but it's part of the game, though. I guess you know what I mean?
Yeah. How clean your reps be? Because like the thing is with muscle ups too, is if you do a clean muscle up like no kip versus kip, is way like there'll be if I'm doing a battle and I'm at the end of the battle and there's muscle ups at the very end, I can't do a muscle up without bending my knees. So it's like I would just lose the battle if that were to be that. So I think it just depends on what you're doing too, because like the battles that we did, CJ and I think his name's G, the Haitian guy, they just battled. And they use weights and stuff, so it's like you can set your own rules and routines and different stuff.
They're using weights while battling.
Yeah, so they had added weights in there too, because like CJ is more on the weights, and then I think G was more on the calisthenics. I'm not really sure, but hey, you can see different forms of athleticism. The dope thing about battling is it's strength, cardio, endurance, muscle endurance. It's all that, like all built into one. Cause it was so lit. You know, I think they call him Bubba, other Haitian bro, versus Low. They just did a battle, bro.
I seen that. Yeah. No, I seen them out there, bro. They was on the pull-ups. Is a video I seen, bro.
Oh, you saw the very end?
I saw the very end. They were doing the pull-ups.
Yeah, legit, bro. Because first Bubba was in the lead, bro, like cooking them, and then when it came back to the pull-ups or the dips or whatever, he caught up. So then they were like neck and neck.
They were like, you got two more. And
then Low was winning.
Yeah.
And then Bubba just pranked out two with it. Like
crazy.
that's why this just lit, bro. Because if you think about it, like of course there'd be shit talking and all that, but the shit talking is like it's not like we professionals getting money out here for this shit, bro. It's like legit. You get to go and better yourself, and you get to push each other. So
and you still win, like you still got the reps.
And if you think about it, like the last two battles I won by a pretty good margin. But it's like I crave competition. Like I got to push myself, but it's like I almost want somebody to beat me. I want someone to humble me, so that way I know what I need to work on. Because if I lose, how much harder am I gonna train? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I want to get. You're not gonna get better if you're not working out with people that are better than you, which is why I like to work out with A63.
Nah, facts, man. They be going crazy out there, especially that sun. Bro, them sun workouts are different than like just in the AC, bro, or in the gym. You know what I'm saying? That shit different, bro. Especially if you're not ready for that shit. You never done that shit before, bro. That shit, it'll do it to you, my boy. Facts, bro. Yeah, we on the fitness tip, calisthenic bond. Let's see what else I got up in here. You kind of told me already you had a bad experience in another country. You said Argentina was a bad experience?
Argentina, I was in Buenos Aires. I thought it was boring and the food wasn't good. I ain't really mess with it. And in Saudi Arabia, I ain't really mess with it either.
Saudi Arabia was too.
But everywhere else I went, it was funny. When I was in Spain, bro, I was doing pull-ups in the subway, and then they were looking at me like I was crazy, like, who is this peasant or whatever, or whatever. And then I was on the street, and it was hot, so I took my shirt off. And then the police told me to put my shirt on. Yeah? I was like, damn, y'all kind of strict here.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was in Argentina, you said?
That was in Spain.
Oh, in Spain.
Yeah. But,
damn, I seen they had a post somewhere, bro. It was like a calisthenic group they got out there in Barcelona.
Oh, yeah, because in Barcelona on the beach, they have like a world-famous like park.
That looks lit. You know, Chris Harry went there, I think, one time. I seen Chris Harry.
Yeah. The green bars.
Yeah. That shit looks fire, though, bro. Nah, that's cool. That'd be a cool trip, too, man. Let me see. You mentioned it earlier, but you didn't go in depth about what changed your perspective when you traveled the country and came back home. Like, how do you see over here now? You know what I mean? Like, what is?
I think that the food is the main thing in the United States. The amount of processed food we have is crazy, bro. Like how literal poison is allowed to be marketed to children, like in the food, like in the Capri Sun.
Some of it's just banned in other countries.
Yeah, it's banned.
Literally, they can't. That is illegal to have that shit in countries, but we got it over here. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think the prices of everything, like literally, I be looking at my tolls, bro. How much I be and I'm like, yeah, I spent $100 in tolls, bro. Yeah. I'm like Florida got tolls like that, bro.
Facts, bro.
I like this thing called Uber Moto. So it's like you do Uber on a motorcycle. So it's like I'm the type of person that gets car sick.
That's kind of lit, bro.
It is lit as fuck. So it's like I'm the type of person that gets car sick easily. Plus Uber be expensive, right? So every time I go to a country, I use Uber Moto, and I'm like on a motorcycle, so it's more fun. I'm getting fresh air. I'm seeing the city from a different perspective. I'm skipping all the traffic because the motorcycle can just weave in and out. And it's like literally $1 to go like 15 minutes somewhere.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I think Uber Moto is dope. I think that I'd say maybe it's just the American culture in general, or maybe it's the younger generation in America. I feel like they're not as like social. You feel me? Like or they glued to their phones a lot more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Versus like, or maybe it's just people that be. I think since in America, our houses, like our communities, we have to drive places.
Mm.
So it's like places like Europe or places like South America where like everybody sees each other and passes by each other. It's a lot more like community, like hey hi or whatever. But it's like, it's harder if you have to drive a car to a lot of. I think in the United States you got to drive like far to a lot of places. Kind of like, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. If I want to go to the gym, it's like 20 minutes away, bro. I'm like, fuck, bro.
That's where in another spot you just you right there.
Yeah. Nah, I like walkable cities. Like that's why that's why I like New York a lot. You can just take the subway or just walk or whatever. Like it's like.
And you're really active too. Going back to like being fit, like you're already active. Because a lot of people are just lazy as fuck. They don't even walk, bro. You know what I'm saying? How you say you walk play like people don't even do that. They'll have a fucking problem doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's another big deal. I think it's just always moving, bro, which is cool. That you have that mindset to even do that, bro. Be like, fuck it, man. I'm not trying to drive everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the hour. Let's say 30-minute ride somewhere. That's an hour you just took there and back. You know,
driving like traffic tolls, like and then gas beginning expensive. Gas in California like $7, bro.
Yeah, man.
And then you get pulled over. You gotta pay $200 more. You run a red light, motherfucker. Like damn.
Them boys
Parking be illegal in Orlando. Like they be doing stupid fees.
Nah, that shit. All these major cities like that, bro. Parking's ass because you gotta pay to park everywhere. It's like goddamn, bro.
I hate that shit. I hate you go to an event or whatever. Like you trying to go to a game. You gotta find something.
You gotta pay. Then you got people charging fucking $30. It's the only one open.
But the worst part is like, let's say you want to go to Orlando Magic game, then you leave. Bro, you gonna spend 30+ minutes in traffic just trying to get out the street, bro, where you parked?
No, that's real too, bro. Yeah, that's just out of control, bro. All these major cities like that. Let's see, man. Okay, what's the longest you've been gone at a time traveling?
3 months. Recently.
That was Brazil?
Yeah.
You was out there for 3 months, bro?
3 months.
I thought you was out there for 1 month. That's fucking crazy, bro. 3 months out there.
I was only supposed to be there for 2 months, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to max out my visa and stay there for 3 months, bro.
So what happened while you was out there, though, bro? Like, that made you want to stay that long? Was it just the people?
I just loved it, bro. Yeah. I just wanted to experience, because honestly, I still am thinking about like moving there. I was like, what would it be like to like live here and have a family and all that stuff? So I just went to because Brazil is a huge country. It's like one of the biggest countries in the world. So I would just hear people talk about all these different places. So I just got to like spend, and then I made some really good friends there. And I just love how it's like, it's one of the few places in the world where you have like super blue water, like clean beaches, people playing soccer on the beach, which is like the main thing. I don't see that anywhere else in the world where people are playing as good as them. I shout out A63. I'm like bringing the same soccer ball that they be playing.
Yeah, it's funny, bro. I think Izzy's good at soccer. Izzy plays soccer.
Yeah, Izzy be balling. Zay starting the ball too.
Yeah, what's up, man?
And then all the Haitians be balling, of course.
Yeah.
And then so it's like that, and then you got surfing, then you got jungle, then you got mountains, and you got like all the like paragliding, everything all this shit. It's like all in one spot, bro. And then the affordability there too is like, it's not like you go, the Caribbean is like very expensive in my opinion, but like you go out to Brazil and it's like, I think it's very reasonably priced. Like the value for money versus like the quality of like stuff you get to like quality of life is like, I think in Brazil was the best.
What are some problems they deal with out there though?
In Brazil, one of the biggest problems is like robbery, I think. Or like literally my friend, bro, he's in an Uber on a highway, bro. And literally, this vendor, like guy pretends like he's selling some chips on the street or something. So he goes up to my friend's car, knocks on it. He's like, "Hey, you want to buy some chips?" He's like, "No, I'm good. And then so he was disguised as like he just pulls out a stick, bro.
That's crazy.
He's like, "Give me," because he was on his iPhone or whatever. He's like, "Give me your phone," and he's like, "No." Then he like opens. I don't remember what he did. Maybe the window was down, or you opened the door or something. I don't know. And then he's like, "Give me your phone," and he said no. And then he just hits him in the head with the gun.
Bro, God damn.
My friend.
Are you there with him?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh, I'm like, God. I'm like, you just there like.
But then.
It's not funny, but it's funny now, bro.
So then my homie freaked out. He just got out the car and started running. Like the guy took his phone and then he just got out and he just ran off of the highway and just like left. So he had to get a new phone and all that. But insane, also bro. When I was in Brazil, there was a shootout. I actually felt safe during the shootout. I put the whole thing on my Instagram. It's like pinned.
Is that when you were on the mountain?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I seen that went crazy on your Instagram, bro.
Yeah, CNN Brazil contacted me, all this. But basically, this was like the most beautiful sunrise I've ever seen in my life. So I'm seeing like the sun, you know, like the Cristo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like seeing the sun rise behind that and like the
That's
beach.
tough,
and
man.
I'm like, this is so beautiful, man. Like I almost started crying.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is insane. Like I'm so blessed to be here. Then all of a sudden I start hearing something. It's like and I was like, oh, like I know what that sounds like, but like nah, I'm in a tourist spot. You know what I'm saying? And then I look over. And I'm like, oh, it's maybe there's a helicopter pulling up. Like maybe they're just doing like a little military test run. But I'm like, but I thought the military zone was on that side and not that side. Then all of a sudden, like the trails and like all this stuff is run by like the cartel that lived there. And then this dude, a lot of them like to fuck with you. Like they like to fuck with the gringos, like joke around and mess with you and like try to scare you. So I thought they was trolling me, bro. I thought they were just trying to mess with me. They were like, get down, get down.
You're like, nah, bro.
They were like, get down. And I was like, bro, you're not about to fuck with me. Like, I'm from Florida, bro. Like, I don't play that shit or whatever. And then they were just trying to fuck with me. I'm like, I can speak Portuguese, bro. Like, you're not scaring me, bro. And then they got pissed. And they're like, get the fuck down. Like, gringo, bajo, agora, whatever. And then I got down. And, bro, the fucking police were in the helicopter. And they were circling us. And they came up. And then they were, like, waving at us. And that was the news, bro. And then my homie pulls out his fucking camera. And he's like, oh, we're on CNN right now.
That's nuts. So what they had going on though?
Huh?
What was going
So
on?
basically, I think one of the narcos from like a different state had arrived in Rio and was like meeting up with them, and then the police were following him. And then once the people in the favela in the hood saw that the police were coming, they just had a little gunfight.
Damn.
And then I think they got the guy and they arrested him and then they took him away. But like all the shooting happened at the bottom of the hill and we were on the very top, and then they didn't let us leave until everything was like safe, and then they took us. I still had to pay the dude to take me down. I'm like, y'all forcing me to leave, and I still gotta pay you. I was like, these motherfuckers on some bullshit. You may go to ATM and give them like $2 or whatever. And then it was cool because while I was on the trail, I met these two kids that were like from there, and they're like, oh, there's like it's just normal, like this happens all the time. And it's like, but for this trail, a lot of gringos, so not normal to happen here because a lot of gringos. And I was like, oh crazy. It's on news, tourists can't leave.
Tá com nós.
That's good. Top, Brasil top on the top. Chique. Caralho. Demais, fala isso. Bro. Uou. They don't fuck with the police here. Basically, they told us that we can't leave because there's a shooting. To get up this hike, you gotta go up the favela. They're telling us we can't leave right now. So all these people are stuck up here. Heard it. Bro. The freaking news is here, bro. Check it out.
That's crazy experience though, bro. But y'all were safe up there anyways though, where you guys were.
Yeah, so I felt safe because like legit we were on the top or whatever. But it was funny because when we got at the bottom of the hill, it was people, the news was there with cameras and stuff. And then there was these kids, cute little kids had like they're like 15 years old, had this little puppy dog. And they're like, oh shit, they had to go like we didn't know what they were doing, but they went to go get their stick, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, here, hold our puppy dog.
The kids went to go get their
Yeah.
shit.
So then, I'm just petting this cute little puppy dog that this random Brazilian kid gives me. Then he comes back, he pulls up his shirt, he's got 2 straps right there. And then he's like handing them out to his boys. And he's like, all right, so like little kids are like preparing with the guns to like fight the police.
That's
you know
crazy,
I mean?
bro.
And I was like, oh shit. And I really wanted to film it, but I was like, hell no, I ain't filming.
What's that movie that was out there, man? You know what I'm talking about, bro. It's like City of God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a homie that lives there.
That's real life though.
It's real. It's a real city. I have a friend that lives in that hood.
That movie was based on a true story.
I'm not sure. It might be.
I'm pretty sure it was, bro. Because I remember the end of the movie they were showing like pictures of the actual characters, like this shit happened to. But that shit just crazy that you're saying it. It's like damn.
But yeah, legit. And this happened in like. When was it? I think it's happened when I got back. It happened in like June. I think it happened in June. But it was like the most killing, like over 100 people got killed in a police shootout in Rio. And it's the most that happened in like the past 10 to 50 years or something like that.
Damn, bro.
Like 100 people got killed.
Perfect timing to go out there, huh?
So it's like a lot of police versus gang violence and a lot of robberies.
Nah, that's interesting, bro. And that's normal though out there.
And the other thing too that I don't like about Brazil It's like the people are so chill and love life. They don't give a fuck about making money, bro. They just want to talk to you. So it's like,
Really?
if I'm on the street and I want to get like a coconut or something, bro, it'll take you like 5 minutes to get the damn coconut. Because they're going to ask you where you from, how you doing, and all this. And they work slow as fuck, bro.
Is there a lot of tourists out there, though? Or not really?
Well, it depends where you go.
Okay.
But in Rio, yeah, they live off of tourists.
Okay, so even then, like they saying, it's rare for shit to happen in those tourist areas, or like there be shit going on. Like you said, the cartel's a big deal out there.
Oh yeah.
So how that work? Like, what's the dynamics of that?
What do you mean, like?
Like, are they just there? Like, you be at the spot, right? You said the basketball court, and they'll be there chilling, and like don't record. But like, they're just cool. Like, like they just handle their business and carry on, or are they like fucking?
No. All you gotta do is like, all right, the favelas, the hoods that are run by the cartel are also tourist areas. But it's just like, you go to the beach, that's run by the police. You go to the hill, that's run by the cartel. So you just got to play whichever rule you got to go in. So it's like, if they say no pictures, you don't take pictures. And like, you'll walk through and they'll have like machine guns and masks on and stuff like that.
They had a real shiesty on, bro.
Bro, I seen a Tommy gun set up on a tripod, bro.
That's nuts,
I wanted to take a picture of it so bad.
On a tripod is
so
crazy.
Cool. Yeah.
No, that's tough, bro.
But yeah, they want tourists too. They want your money. So it's like, but it's just run different. So like, once they saw that I had like first they didn't want me to take photos, but once they saw that I took the soccer ball out and then I did the handstand, they're like, this dude cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, take hella pictures. Like,
that's cool shit, man. No, that's cool. So what's one thing you always pack with you everywhere you go?
Like a portable charger.
Okay, that's
so
real.
I think one of the best things you can do is like it's almost like a fanny pack or a sling. So I would always have that on me. So if I didn't want to get pickpocketed or like say I'm climbing a mountain or something, I don't want my phone to fall out of my pocket and I don't want my phone to die, so I can have service and I can get an Uber. Always have a portable charger and my phone on me in like a sling. So, and also in Brazil, and now even almost everywhere I go, now every 863, I have a soccer ball. I would clip the soccer ball. So I would have a soccer ball. Also flip-flops, because if you want to go to the beach or the land, you can always have flip-flops. But like, I love traveling light, so it's like having as few things as possible. Like a portable charger is probably like the #1 thing I would recommend somebody had.
No, that's what's up, man. And you don't never go nowhere without that.
Yeah, because you can just start. You can buy whatever you need. Like, let's say you need a shirt or you whatever. You need to find a hotel, whatever. But you don't got a like battery. You kind of fucked, man.
Yeah. You're not getting nowhere out of that. So what's on your list for the rest of this year, man, travel-wise? And some of your goals, too.
My goals right now is to just, honestly, it's like I'm not traveling right now. It's like to do everything but that right now.
You sure you're doing everything but
I'm trying to get past this court case,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to get healthier in calisthenics and just improve my overall like life stability right now. That's what I'm focused on right now.
Facts. Cool
But
stuff.
I really want to go to the Philippines and see my family.
Really?
Yeah.
So you know your family out there? Or?
I've never met them.
Oh,
but
because
I have
it'd be like
a bunch of cousins and stuff.
That's
so,
cool shit, bro.
Yeah, I hear a lot of dope things about the Philippines.
That's cool stuff, man. Philippines. I would want to go to Trinidad, bro. My father's from Trinidad.
Oh, yeah?
So I always say, like, I just want to go out there and see what it's like. I say, I just grew up on the food and the culture, stuff like that with my grandma and them. And I just want to see, like, where the fuck they came from, bro, and go out there. And like I said, I really want to tap in. I got family stuff out there. I don't know neither. But I want to go see what the fuck they got going on out there for you. Know
I have
what
a friend that lives in Trinidad.
Really, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, man. What's up?
His accent is so island, bro.
It's hard. Like, a lot of people, I don't realize it. To me, it's normal, though. But you know what I'm saying? But, like, other people here, they don't know how, like, it is. Like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, can you repeat that? Because it's
But he tells
too
me,
strong.
he tells me it's like rainforest, waterfalls, surfing, like chill vibe.
One of my coworkers are from there, too, and they're showing me, like, shit on their phone. I'm like, bro, that shit looks awesome.
So how is the food like there?
I like it, bro. It's curry, right? So a lot of it's like curry. We got like roti, which is like a bread. You got like pulori, another kind of bread thing.
Roti is kind of like Indian naan bread.
So like all this shit in it. So it's like Indian. I can say West India, I guess, out there. But like there's you got African side and you got like an Indian side of Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? And then some of the cultures mix.
Interesting.
And also there's like some French influence because back in the day French colonized out there. So it's
Damn,
a lot
of
of shit,
different,
bro. Yeah, it's cool out there, right? So you have some Trinidadians though that look Indian, you know what I'm saying, and they have Indian culture, so celebrate those kind of holidays, you know what I'm saying. I forgot what it's called. It starts with a D, but it's like a big celebration I got out there. And then you got the African side where some people are like more darker. So like some of my aunts, they're really like light skinned, and then some other uncles are like black as fuck, bro. You feel me? So I guess it just depends what side and background it comes from. But like food is a lot of curry. You know
I want
to
eat some Caribbean food,
like
right
that,
as now. The more you talking about it,
bro, that shit's the best. I love Caribbean. That's my shit. Caribbean and Hispanic food. And like I said, I'm Puerto Rican and Trinidadian, so it's like maybe that's why I'm influenced by that.
I've never had like a good mofongo and all that. I've never had like, I feel like when I traveled, I went to like Punta Cana, and then when I went to Puerto Rico, I was in Vieques. So I just had like tourist stuff. I never had like authentic. Well, I guess when I was in St. Martin's, that was the first time I had like authentic. And it was, y'all be putting spices in your shit. See, you put it like every seasoning.
But I'm gonna tell you though, that shit different though, because like Trinidadians, we all do curry, right? Japanese people do curry. Indians do curry. Trinidadians, Jamaicans, Haitians, but it's like they're all, the stuff they use is different though. You know what I'm saying? So same we were talking about the empanadas, like they're all different, but it's the same shit. So like, I think Trinidadians are a little more spicier. Fucking Jamaicans, I think, do their stuff like sweeter, I think. Or like not as like mild, you know what I'm saying? It's more mild. So you just gotta like play with it and see. But like doubles is another thing, a lot of chickpeas, a lot of curry and stuff out there, bro. A lot of seafood. Yeah, bro, it's great, bro. I love that shit, bro. I love it. There's probably so much I don't know still too, you know?
When I was in the Bahamas, that was the first time I had like fresh conch.
Yeah.
And I was like, that don't sound good. And it was like fried and all this, but it was like so fresh.
Yeah.
And because you would see them doing it
getting
outside.
that shit really.
So I was like, this stuff's gas, bro.
That's tough. I had a mofongo one time. It was like a seafood one, and it had like all that shit in there. But you're saying like I never went, like I never been out the country, so I never had like an authentic.
Oh, you've never been out the country?
I went fucking maybe one time. I was on a cruise. I was 17. I was on a cruise. But like I said, I was 17. I didn't really get to do much. I didn't have fucking money neither, so I didn't get off the boat at all. Like it went to Belize, fucking Mexico. I walked around Mexico a little bit, but that was like Cozumel. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really do shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to for next year. I want to start doing it. I'm trying to like get over that fear of planes. I just gotta do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know where I'm gonna go. But I want to do a cruise as well. How are you talking about that? Like I think that'd be a good start for me is like do a cruise, probably like a longer one, some that like dock at these places, so I could like fucking explore and shit like that. So I don't know, man. I always say when you have the money or the time, like so you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean?
I actually think that a cruise is a really good value for money because you just pay the ticket and then you get to go to all these places and everything's included, and it's like, you don't have to worry about transportation and all that stuff. So
you been on a cruise before?
I've been once, and I didn't think I was gonna like it because I was like, oh, it just seems like Disney World, but I actually had a really good time.
There's different ones. Like I said, I was 17 when I went. I'm trying to go on one again in my adult life so I get like the full experience. But I'm just debating like want to do like a 5-day or 7-day or like 10-day because it's low key a long time being on that boat. But they say it's so much shit that like you're not gonna get bored on the boat, bro. I don't know,
especially if you go with like a group or homies or something. Like I think you would have a lot because I went with a group of people. So it's like, it was really fun.
Yeah. A lot of times when I travel, like, state to state right now, I be going solo, bro. Because, like, I don't really be having people that's on the same type of time. We're like,
well, now you got another one.
What's up, man? We'll get this shit.
I got my people in Tennessee. I got my people in Oregon. I got my people in Texas. I got my people everywhere.
And I love that shit, too, because now when you go there, bro, you know people. So it's like, okay, now they stay here. So they know what's going on. They know where to go, where not to go. You get the full experience. That's what's cool. And even going out there, like, you got to go somewhere at least, like, twice, bro, to get the full experience, too. Because now you made friends there now. So now you got to go back and visit them, and now you can do all this other shit, you know? So that's cool shit, man. I'm down, bro. I'm definitely down. And that's, like I said, one of my biggest goals, bro. I'm trying to get over that shit with the planes, just start flying. And people think when I say that I've never been on a plane before. I've flown before. But I don't know how people do it, bro. I just be like, I don't like having not being in control. Yeah, so, like, I'd be sitting there, like, I got to, like, pop something, bro. I got to take a Xan or something, bro. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to pop something, bro. Maybe chill out. Maybe melatonin and go to sleep on the plane, bro.
Yeah. That's one of my travel hacks is, like, one time I had an 11-hour flight, bro.
That's nuts.
It was from London to Bogota, Colombia. Bro, my secret is, I OD on melatonin. Like, I literally take, like, as many pills as I can, and I slept, like, 8 or 9 out of the 11 hours. So it's like I skipped the flight, basically.
Nah, that's tough, bro.
Yeah,
and
you just go to sleep, you wake up in another country.
You're good, bro. What's the time difference like in some of these spots, though? Is that fuck with you?
It can. I think the biggest thing that I messed up when I first started traveling was I would just go hard as fuck, bro. I'm like, oh, it's lit. I'm with my homies. Like, we out in a new place. I want to fucking work out. I want to go explore this island. I want to go party until 3 a.m. And then I was like, fuck it. I want to go see the sunrise after that. So I would sleep like 3 hours and just go crazy, not eat anything. Nice. And then I would just get sick. And then for the rest of the trip, I'd be cooked. So it's like, that's why I think traveling slower is better. Like, taking care of your health, your sleep. And then now I just want to eat healthy and work out at these places. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like.
We were talking about earlier how you said, like, people travel on vacation. I think even then, you still have to make it like a like think of it as like your lifestyle. Because we have the mindset, I'm going on vacation, I'm going to drink all this shit, I'm going to do this and that stuff I don't do back home. But it's like, you're really setting yourself up for failure because now you're going to come home feeling like shit. You're going to gain whatever pounds you gain. As where if you would have went there, stuck to your diet or whatever, just do what you normally do, I think you could have had a better time, you know what I'm saying? But it just depends on your lifestyle though, too, because if you only do this so often, yeah, fuck off.
I think it is important to, like, do once-in-a-lifetime things, though, because it's like, let's say, like, these people, it was so funny because I met these French guys playing soccer, and they're like, oh, we're going to do this sunrise hike tomorrow, but we're going to go to the club tonight. I'm like, so you're not going to sleep? They're like, no, we're not going to sleep. So I was like, I don't believe you. You're some bullshit-ass French motherfuckers. They're like, no, we're for real. And then I text them at 3 in the morning. They're like, yeah, we just got back from the club. We're going to the hike. And that was the hike that we got on the news.
That's fire,
so if it wasn't
bro.
for these random French people that I was playing soccer with, I would not have been through the whole experience.
And you know what's funny, bro? Like, look at all the moving parts, bro, that whole shit. Okay, you went out there. You got that experience. Then you posted it. Then it got 1 million views. Then all these, like, people reaching out to you now, too.
Now I'm on a documentary, actually.
Now you got all that shit, right? It's like, think about it, you just stayed asleep or didn't hit them up. You know what I mean? It's crazy all these things.
That's exactly why I came out here with you.
And like I said, it's the first one we're doing. Who knows how many vlogs we're about to do now? Who knows what's next, man? How many fitness workouts we're going to do, all that shit. Or who's going to see this and now tap in with us now, too, bro. And that's what I love about the internet shit, too, bro. Is because, like, the dude I be in Atlanta with, me and him got really close, but I met him on Instagram, bro.
So, yeah. Literally, I met this one dude in New York, and then he moved to Switzerland. We didn't see each other for 5 years, but he would follow all my shit. And then he's, like, almost at 1 million followers now. And then I hit him up. I'm like, maybe this guy will reply to me. And he's like, yeah, bro. He took me to his apartment, gave me some food, and he took me around Switzerland in the mountains. And
That's tough.
I was like, what the fuck, bro?
That's
like,
a nice country, isn't it, man? It's like
Switzerland is very clean.
It's real clean.
Beautiful.
Man.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff, man.
Super
Australia be cool too, man.
I never been.
Me neither, bro.
That's on my list.
I ain't been to all these places, man. Me neither, bro.
You know what's crazy is, like, they say that, like, the most beautiful places in the world are these 3 places. It's Brazil, like Rio de Janeiro, Greece, and you won't guess the last one. What do you think it is?
You said Brazil,
Greece. What do you think the last one is?
Bro, I'm gonna say something in Africa.
Yeah.
It what? Yeah, I know something.
South Africa, Cape Town.
Really?
They say Cape Town is the most beautiful city in the world. They have, like, penguins there, bro.
Penguins, bro?
They have penguins in Brazil, too.
That's nuts. What's some of the wildlife out there? Like, just
you know what a capybara is?
That's it's not a rat, but it's like a rat. It's like a rat.
So it's funny, right? Because my Venezuelan homies here, they say they eat them in Venezuela.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I'll leave that to them, bro.
And then in Brazil, I was just working out, and then all of a sudden, like, a whole family of them just came up next to me eating the grass.
They were chill, though?
They were chilling.
Okay.
Well, if you get up real close to them, they were like, one of them was like, nah. Like, it's on my Instagram. Like, but, like, yeah, like, it's pretty chill.
I ain't playing with that, man. I don't want to get bit by one of those now.
They got, they call it yakare. They got, like, bro, so you know in Florida, you think we have a lot of gators here, right? But when I was in Brazil, literally there was a pond. I'm telling you, bro, it had literally like 15, but they're crocodiles, they're caimans.
Oh, them bitches evil, bro.
They had like 15 of them, bro, and like a thing this big.
Yeah, alligators are cool, bro, but crocodiles.
Like, yeah, in Florida we can go kayaking with the gators and like they're
but
chill.
they chilling, bro.
But a crocodile.
Nah, you don't fuck with a croc don't want to kill. That bitch just mad for no reason. They want to fuck you up. A gator be chilling. You mind 2 minutes? I'm mind 5 minutes. We carry on, bro. You'll be here like this close to gator, right, bro? Goddamn, the crocodiles though, boy. That shit going.
Oh, another downside about Brazil, bro, the mosquitoes, bro.
The bad. Oh, nah, don't because I think Florida's bad, bro.
Bro, I think Florida's bad too. Literally, bro, the mosquitoes there suck. What other, bro? Because did you know that New Smyrna Beach? You know where that is?
Yeah, that's Orlando area.
You know that's the shark bite capital of the world.
Really?
And then in this summer right now is when they have the most. So if you look it up, it's a page called New Smyrna. It's like the beach page. It literally just drone footage of like hella sharks and the surfers are surfing and there's literally like 20 sharks right there.
They say sharks are cool though, bro. They say sharks really don't fuck with you.
Like, yeah, I swam with them. They're literally like dogs, bro. Like,
I ain't gonna say that.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna say that.
I'm telling you, when I went swimming with the sharks, bro.
You was in the cage or you just in the water?
I was out free, bro. I was petting them.
What kind of shark? We talking about nursing sharks though, bro? See, bro, now we gotta get to it.
As soon as I left the water, bro, a hammerhead pulled up. And I heard those motherfuckers are aggressive.
Damn.
But like legit, bro, it was like this influencer chick. She was like taking photos and stuff. Bruh, I'm telling you, like the sharks, I had my GoPro, right? Because I'm vlogging this shit. And like they attracted to the electrical sensors and shit. So all the motherfucking sharks are coming up to me, bro. And then the chick pulls up, bro, and she's like the airbender, bro. She puts her head on the nose and she's like, shh. They come right up to her. She's like, you go this way, you go this way. It's like Tinder swiping real life.
Yeah.
Boy.
That's crazy, man.
And then, bro, so like all the sharks were coming up to me. So I started petting them and shit. And then I can't hear. So then I get out the water. The bitch is yelling at me. She's like, hey, you can't be petting the sharks and shit. Like, you got to keep the GoPro closer. Like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like kind of sketched out at that point.
You like, damn, I fucked up.
I was like, oh shit. Because I'm nervous because all the sharks are coming up to me. So I low-key got kind of scared because you know how squirrels be like,
yeah.
The sharks, they be moving like that too. So it's like, yeah, like.
It's like unpredictable what the fuck
like they chilling, but it's like at any second they could just, you know what I mean? So the longer I was in there, I was like, all right, this is cool. Like I got to pet them and shit.
Yeah, I'm done.
But I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna slide right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's
my
funny,
dad
bro.
stayed in there for like 30 minutes.
Oh, he's there with you too?
Yeah, he was there with
lit,
I
bro.
did it for my birthday.
So is your dad like wild like that too, man? He like doing that kind of shit?
Nah, bro. And
You convinced him?
he was the one that stayed in there the longest, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
And it's crazy because like if you go to, he's scared to go to New Smyrna Beach because there's all the shark bites or whatever. But then he swam with them for like 30 minutes.
That's nuts, bro.
It's wild. But legit, the girl, the influencer chick, she had like this big ass fish in her hand, and then she had the underwater camera in one hand, and the shark would pull up, and she would vlog that shit with one hand. She had like the big ass tuna right here. She let that shit go, and the shark would go pop.
Bro, that's nuts.
And I was just seeing that shit.
She playing with her life.
I
Yeah.
was like, damn.
So you was like snorkeling or like scuba diving?
Bro, so they just throw a rope out into the water.
Or free diving?
And then they got like this metal box, and they put a bunch. Bro's like smacking up the chum, right? He's just cutting that shit up. And then they put it in the metal box, so it's like the sharks can smell it. So like literally, bro.
Bro, that's kind of wild though. Wait a fucking minute, bro. You're feeding these bitches, and you're going in the water while they're feeding. It's kind of crazy.
All right, you want me to tell you like the whole process?
Yeah.
So basically, I did it with Florida Shark Diving in Jupiter, Florida, like West Palm Beach, right? So basically, you get on the boat, you sign a waiver or whatever. You get on a boat, bro. They basically don't tell you shit. They just basically try to keep you chill because they know people will be freaking out.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, and they just be like brushing off every question you got, right? Then they make you put this black fucking like shirts on, and they make you put gloves on and all this shit. Like, oh yeah, sharks are attracted to shiny objects, so like we gotta cover your jewelry or whatever. And then blah, 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 they're saying all this bullshit. At the end of the day, it's like they just bullshitting you. Like, you put in all that shit just so in case you get bit or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck this shit goes.
They trying to make stay calm, stay cool.
And then all of a sudden, bro just starts pulling out the tuna or whatever. Bro is smacking that shit up. Clack, clack, clack. And he just throws that shit in. And then the chick, she just puts her goggles on, and then she yeets, jumps in. And
How many people are on this boat, though?
Like 10 people.
Damn,
right?
bro.
And then she's got her flippers on, and then you just hear... like that bitch smacking the water with her flippers on. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck she doing? And he's like, oh, she's shark calling. And I was like, oh, okay, bro. And he's like, all right, all y'all. And then she's like, oh yeah, they're coming. And then she's like, we were just like waiting a minute.
And that's deep water. There's like nothing there.
Well, I'm about to get to that part. She's like, yeah, we're waiting for the sharks to pull up. So like, all right, bet they're here. So then you look over, and then you can just see like figures of like there's fucking sharks in there, right? So then I throw out a rope. And they just throw out a rope with like a buoy that floats. And basically they tell you to get in the water. This is what they tell you. They tell you, always
Who the fuck figured this shit out, bro? Who the fuck said, I'm going to try this shit out and see if it works? My bad, bro. I'm listening, bro. That's crazy, man. Bro, that's nuts.
Bro, but it's funny, right? It was funny because like I think the people that were like in our crew were like low-key like shark influencers, right? Like they do this shit every day, like for their job, and they just take photos with the sharks and shit. They tell you these 2 rules: always keep your eyes on the shark, and always keep your head in the water. So you got a motherfucking snorkel on. You're supposed to keep your head in the water and all this shit, right? So I got the GoPro, and then they throw the rope in the water, and basically they just tell you to hold on to the rope, right? So I'm holding on to and then they say if the shark comes up to you, to put your hand out and redirect it. So I'm like, all right, bet. So
do they have y'all in groups or just y'all like doing y'all own thing?
There's like, whoever wants to come out. Like we came out kind of like one by one. I think I might have been the first one to go in.
Damn. Crazy.
But I mean, I felt chill because there was already the leader people in there, like chilling with them and shit. So then, like legit, bro, I get on the rope or whatever. So they tell me keep my head in the water, keep my eyes on the shark at all times. So it's like, how am I going to keep my head in the water, keep my eyes on the shark at the same time, but still listen to the instructor.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that the instructor was yelling at me for like 5 minutes, getting pissed at me, right?
Damn.
So basically, this is what happening.
He's not trying to have you die.
Yeah.
You over here like playing around.
So legit, right? So I'm in the water, and then you just look down, bruh, and I'm telling you, like, it's an infinite abyss. So
scary
you ever see, like, you ever play on cool math games like the game Run?
Yeah.
Where it's just like infinite?
Yes.
You look down, bro, you just see light rays in blue, and it's like patterns. And then all of a sudden, bro, you just see a little figure, like it's a Lego or something, and it gets closer, and it's the sharks pulling up from, they literally come out of nothing, and it looks like they just spawned like on a video game, bro.
That's
and the
insane,
sharks is
bro.
coming up like they reversing out of a toilet swirl, bro.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. And like,
There's different type sharks too.
Yeah, well, I think they were mainly like silk and sand sharks,
Okay.
which were like pretty mad chill.
Mm.
And then, so yeah, basically the sharks are pulling up. They tell me don't take my eyes off the shark, and if the shark comes up to you, redirect it, and always keep your head in the water. So I'm like, all right, the sharks are all fucking pulling up to me, bro. So the sharks be circling.
So you trying to motherfucking.
Bro, so the sharks be circling you, right?
Oh, I don't
So I'm like, oh, I gotta keep my eyes on the shark. So I'm spinning in circles because the shark is circling me. And then, bro, the sharks, they be coming through your legs and shit and all this. So the shark is literally coming in between my legs.
What was your mind like going?
And then
you think you're goner at that point?
I'm honestly pretty chill because I feel like it would be sketchier if the sharks were even farther away, because then it's like, oh, what are they gonna do? But
And you
since
don't know
all
how
the
fast
sharks
they're
are
coming.
all right next to you and they're not doing anything, you kind of get that. You guys
Yeah.
are both used to each other, so you kind of trust them a little more.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like if you meet a new dog and like you guys are distance, it's kind of more sketchy. But it's like if I'm chilling with you here and then the dog is there,
You're just
it's
sitting
like,
next to you
I know
chilling.
it's mad chill. So it's like, all right, I bet like I can fuck with this. But then it's like they started coming through my legs, and then they were all coming up to me, and then they were going in circles and shit. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep my eyes on it like they told me. And then they said to put your hand out and redirect the shark if it comes up to you. So then I had my hand out and I was like petting them and shit. And then all of a sudden I was like, all right, I'm getting kind of tired, like I can't breathe. So I came up for air, and the chick is like, this is your last warning, or you're getting out of the water, you're going on the boat. And then she was getting real pissed at me.
I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Because all the damn sharks were fucking, sharks love me type shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, God damn. So then I got kind of sketched out and I got out the water. But like, yeah, that was my experience. I thought it was dope, honestly.
Did they say like what were they tripping about though? Cause like, bro, I can't be down there forever, bro. Like, what the fuck was the problem?
They were mad because they said I was moving around too much, scaring the sharks, and then she was saying I had the GoPro out too far, so they were. And then she told me to stop touching them, like you're not allowed to touch them.
Damn.
So basically, they were tripping, bro.
Yeah, it's still like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do, bro? Like, yeah, I did everything you told me to do, but it's like, damn, I can't.
And
Can't
the
fuck
guy,
with him?
and then the guy was like, "Yeah, there's a reason why like we've never had an incident is because of like you got to follow protocols." And I was like, "Listen, bro, I told him, yo, I just listened what y'all was doing."
You was a shark bender, bro.
Yeah,
You was controlling
yeah,
the
shark
niggas.
bender, and I was touching them motherfuckers, bro.
So you was great, then, man. That's what's up, bro.
We out here, my birthday, about to swim with the sharkies.
Not a scout that's coming by going, all right.
So they're currently in the water searching for the sharkies, doing their mating calls. Someone's about to do a smack. Bop. See that? Bop. She's trying to call the sharks up. Bop.
Get out of here.
Oh shoot! Look at it!
shitting me.
Look.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Travis,
Come
see that
on.
hammer? Just like any other animal, the best thing to do is like stay nice and still and maintain eye contact.
So I am alive.
Now that's cool shit, bro. Yeah, that's something wild, bro. I don't know if I got it in me to do that, bro. Maybe I'll get in the cage or whatever, but I gotta trust whoever the fuck is controlling that shit, bro. Because when I say I'm done, bro, I'm done, bro. I've had enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. That's cool. But I get in the water with gators, though. I don't know. I just feel it's different. Like I go to springs all the time, bro. It's every
But like,
body of
let's
water
say
Florida has
the
gators.
gator, like you kayaking, right? And let's say the gator's right there. You gonna get in the water?
I mean, I'm not gonna get in the fucking water, but I'm in the water though at the same time. If I'm in the kayak,
But I'm
bro,
saying swimming with an alligator versus swimming with a shark, way fucking. I ain't swimming with no fucking gator. Hell no.
Yeah, nah, I'm kayaking, and literally Gator's like right there, bro, on the side chilling.
That should be happening all the time, yeah.
I'm chilling, bro, but like I've tubed though too, and they're on like I'm not that close, but they're on the sideline. You're tubing, but you just carry the fuck on, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. That shit's different, bro.
I fuck with Gators. They kind of cool. So let me ask you this:
Talk to me.
from someone that's only seen me on social media, why did you want to sit down and have a conversation with me?
So I met you at the fucking A63. It was a while ago too, bro.
Oh, I did meet you.
I met
I
you
don't
at-
even remember.
We met at the A63 thing. It was one of their Sundays. You was out there, bro. But you wouldn't go out there often at the time. I was like random, bro. But I never talked to you like that. Like I was just meeting everybody there. So at the time I'm still kind of know I'm saying what's up to everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I forget where you post something, bro. And I'm like, damn, that shit's hard. You was doing your photography. I'm like, bro, the fuck. So I noticed you travel a lot. And I was like, bro, I sent you a DM after that. That was the only time I met you, though. I got your Instagram that day. And then I was just watching you on Bomb, and I think you were in Brazil at the time. But you were also traveling different places or posting other shit. I'm like, damn, bro, that's cool. Because I don't know nobody who travels like that, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, you just always on go. So I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what I sent you. I was like, man, that shit's hard, bro. Bomb. I let it have you on here. I started doing this, bro. And he was like, yeah, you were down, bro. But you were gone. You were in, like, Brazil. You're like, I'm gone for a minute, bro. He's like, whenever I get back, I'm like, all right, cool, bro. That's what's up, bro. And then we just been chopping up ever since, bro. And then you've been posting your shit. It was one thing after another. You're just doing your thing. And I was like, man, that's cool, bro. Like I said, I like people who have experiences, personalities, stories, or business. That's really what I aim for, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, when I'm DMing you, I'm like, you're cool, bro. Because some people talk to them, they don't know how to have a fucking conversation, you know what I'm saying? Or just, like, be normal. I don't know. To me, normal is different for everybody, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But to me, being normal, that's like me saying good morning. Someone says good morning back. That's a normal interaction. Some people say good morning to, they don't say shit back. To me, I'm like, that person's fucking weird, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we were just having a conversation, bro, and it was cool, bro. And like what I'm saying, I'm glad you came through and shared your story with the viewers now, too, and me as well, bro, because that's cool as fuck, man. Like I said, appreciate you coming through, bro. But that was my main thing. Like I said, we met at A63 Calisthenics, which is really cool about these groups, because you meet people all the time, bro. Like I said, I went to the Games Boys event. I met like 5 people there. 2 of them came on here, bro. And it just is up, bro. So, did that answer the question? I don't know. See, I do the same. We told the same thing. I ramble, bro. I get lost.
Yeah. I think that's important. I asked that is because, like, you don't know who someone is, I guess, until you meet them. Like, we're able to have a real conversation and you get to know people better. But, like, you never know what type of connections you can make with people, and you don't realize how unique you are until you start. Because some of the stuff I do, I guess since I travel so much, I think it's normal. Like, I feel like it's not that special. But then I post it, and some people are like, whoa, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, I feel like everybody has their own unique story to tell. So I think it is cool for people to even if you don't want to post it, just post it. And if you don't like it, then you can take it down later. But if you never post it, it's like,
you don't know.
It's like your own energy that you can be spreading to other people that never comes to life. And like, opportunities this is our first time like actually meeting each other.
Yeah, sit down, chilling on some cool shit. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we go snowboarding and get us some crazy.
That's the
shit,
plan, man. We're gonna snowboard, man. See what's up. Go back to Brazil, man. All that shit, bro. That's gonna be cool. And it's cool to get friends like that too, to like kind of motivate you. Cause like I say, I really don't have to like reason or like if I'm going somewhere, it gotta be for a reason. I feel like it's like now it kind of motivates me. Like, all right, bro, I gotta make this shit happen now too. You know. So have people push you outside your comfort zone. You know what I mean? So that's another cool thing. There was something else I wanted to say that you said, bro. I don't fucking know. But yeah, man, just talking to people, bro, seeing people with different stories, stuff like that. Like, so you never know what people got going on. Oh, perspective, man. You were saying how, like, to you it's normal now. You travel so much. Like, saying to me that's crazy. I never, like, when I was born at a weird time in my family. So at that time, my parents were divorced. So I was, like, with my mom, we didn't have money. So it was, like, we didn't do shit. Like, my brothers and them, like, they went on cruise and stuff when I was younger. My parents were together. But I never seen her did none of that shit. So I'm like, now I'm finally getting in a position where I can start doing this. So I'm like, now I'm trying to make up on lost time. You feel me? So that's why, like, I think that's why I'm also so open and like friendly to people too. Because I'm like, well, shit, I got to make up for all the time I missed too. You know what I mean? So it's just cool sharing perspectives like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm learning from you. So now I go out there, I'm gonna look at these things. I'm like, bro, this is what he was talking about, bro. This is what he seen. This is what he did. You know what I mean? So I think that's a real cool thing about like you said, meeting people, just talking. And having a conversation, bro, because you never know what you're going to learn or get from somebody, bro. So, again, appreciate you coming through, bro. If y'all want to see some more of this, man, comment down below. There was something I said to comment down below earlier, too. I forgot what it was, but
where's the most beautiful women or best food or
all that shit, man. Best food, beautiful women.
Oh, I think it'd be cool. Comment, like, what's your take on Lakeland, Florida, or, like, Polk County, A63?
Talk about Polk County. I don't know how many viewers I got from Polk County, man, especially on YouTube, man. If you guys are familiar with Polk County in Central Florida, yeah, comment that down below, man. What do y'all think about it, bro? Yeah, man.
Let's
Cause
do a quick fire. Like, let's give our take on each region of Florida real quick. Like 1 sentence. South Florida.
1 sentence, South Florida. Damn, bro, you gotta give me. Let me think. Let me lock in. Let me lock in.
South Florida is like too big. Hold on. Let's start with the Keys.
I never been there, but I'm gonna say relaxing.
I'm gonna say boring.
Okay, we're going Miami now.
Miami.
South Florida now.
Miami. I'm gonna say rich Latin money.
Extravagant. Central Florida now. And we talking about.
I think South Florida. I mean, you got Broward, but I think Broward would be crazy as fuck.
But I won't say even down there though, bro. You got like everywhere you
There's
got
so
good and
many
bad.
pockets,
But
bro.
that's what I'm saying. When you go to Broward, it's a different style, lingo. But that's like when you hear Miami, though, that's really what most people think about. Like Kodak. That's where Kodak's from. When people hear,
But I don't get Kodak vibes when I'm in Miami. You really don't.
that's where they from though.
But it like Miami, you got Brickell and Miami Beach was where most people go.
That's like the fancy.
But then
spot,
a lot
though.
of Miami's hood as fuck.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
And then
But-
the Everglades, nobody even knows what that shit is. That's like where Rip Wright stay.
bro, you know what's
Okeechobee.
cool though about Everglades, bro? They got nice camping spots out there.
Oh, okay.
Nice
I
camp
never
spots.
been camping. Have you?
I've been camping a few times, but like I go like Ocala area. Like we'll go in a tent. I never been.
the Silver Springs. You ever seen the
I've
monkeys?
no, I never seen it in Monkey. But I've been to like I don't know if it's Silver Springs. I've been to like Rainbow River, Blue Springs.
Oh, that shit's lit.
I forgot what another one. It was another place I went to where like you make your own pancakes there, and it's like a big ass ledge for you to jump off of. That shit was cool. We went to
and Gainesville.
there was another one out there. It was like a 15 feet jump, bro. That shit was cool. That's scary, but it was fun as fuck though, bro. I forgot the name of that
Gilchrist,
spring.
Blue Springs.
It might have been that
Jenny
one.
Springs.
No, I think it might have been the Gilchrist one. I don't know. It was like a 15
Yeah, like a
foot.
platform.
Yeah. And then you jump, and
It's
then on
like
the other
blue
side.
ass water, and it's just like that one pool.
Yes, bro. And then the
I
other
never
side,
been
you got like it's a stream down there. That shit's cool as fuck, bro. I love going to New Springs, bro. But I'll let you know what's up. Next time I go out there, bro, we'll do another one. But it's like a 15
Best
foot.
spring in Florida
You feel it. Best. I'm going to say Rainbow River. And Blue Springs, though. Blue Springs is top. Because
because of the manatees.
because like, okay, some springs you go to like Alexander, right? It's just a swimming pool. So
I've
it's,
never been to that one.
It's cool, but it's kind of lame. And then you got the kayaking area, right? Rainbow River, you're on a stream for like 4 hours. So like you're
I never been on. It's Rainbow Springs.
Rainbow Springs, you're
Never been.
You're down there
So
streaming.
that's like the
all
biggest
time.
one.
They're all big though. It just depends because they connected to all this water. You feel me? But you got swimming areas that you're allowed to swim in. Then you got the kayak areas you're allowed. So I say Rainbow River is probably one of the biggest ones you could swim in. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that I've been to.
Yeah, Wiki Wachi, they make it illegal to swim there because everybody built tree jumps.
Yeah.
So the people would be jumping off of like 40-foot trees there.
There used to be more back
And
in
now
the
they
day.
have police.
But Rainbow River has one trail we jump out of. But
Bro, hit me up because I am about that shit.
yeah, I'll show you some of the videos when we're done with this too. But what else is it, man? Blue Springs is cool. It's really not a huge swimming area, but it's like, okay, you got the back end part of the wall where it's like a big ass like wall. It's like rocks. And then that's where the water comes up from. Big ass area, it's deep as fuck. And then the stream, the current starts there, so it pushes you down to the end of the swimming area. So it's a little bit longer for you to swim on. You kind of hang out there. And then I feel like there's more fish in that water too. So like I like there's a big ass gar like this in there with you, bro. and
Y'all
shit like
gotta
that,
go
bro.
to the springs with goggles, bro.
Bro, yeah, you gotta be under like I'm in there going through it, bro. You know
A
what
lot
I
of
mean?
people go to the springs and they never see with goggles. It's a different world.
It's just clear as fuck, bro. And like I said, I think it's cool. Like I like being there with the fish, bro. Where the fuck else is it, man?
But people are literally scuba diving these springs.
Yeah, they're going inside the fucking
There's, like,
caves,
caves
and
and
shit, too,
shit, yeah.
where the water comes up from. But yeah, I think you have to have like a license or something for that shit. Right? You gotta have the equipment, period. But I don't think anybody just go down there and do that shit. But then you also gotta know what the fuck you're doing, because you go in them caves, bro. Like you might get lost in that shit, bro. I don't know how deep that shit goes, but that shit, something's like 15 plus feet deep. You know what I mean? So if you're not used to that shit,
You ever heard about the Thailand cave rescue thing?
what was that? Like kids stuck in there?
Yeah.
I seen a clip about that something recently, bro. That's happens often, or that's like a one time
Literally,
thing?
no, a one-time thing that the National Geographic, like so many people made documentaries on
Yeah.
it. That shit made me cry, bro.
That's nuts, bro.
Literally, it was it's like 13 kids and the soccer coach,
Okay,
and they were all like 13-year-old boys. They got stuck inside this cave and a flood came.
damn.
So they were all stuck in there for like almost a month or some shit.
Fucking month, bro.
I don't know if it's like a couple weeks or a month, but they were emaciated, bro, like skinny, starving. And they didn't even know if the kids were in there. But they hired the best Navy SEALs from like all of Asia, like from Japan, all this. And one of the Navy SEALs died trying to get there. And they just found these two random cave divers from like England that just cave dive for fun that were like 40, 50 years old. And those like 2-3 cave divers swam under the cave system with like headlights, and it's like swimming in a cave is like you can hit your head, all this. It's like dark, all that, and you don't
So
get.
these other fuckers, the Navy still don't have the right equipment.
They just weren't. It's just cave diving is one of the most difficult things in the world, I guess. And they were literally diving and like navigating a fucking cave tunnel underwater for like 2 hours, and they finally found the kids. And so they gave them some food, and then they went back, and they're like, how the fuck are we going to get them?
Yeah.
And then, you know what they ended up doing?
Mm-hmm.
They sedated them. So they injected them with anesthesia, so they got knocked out and went to sleep. And then they put oxygen masks on the kids, and they swam them all individually. And then they'd have to check to see if they're still alive, like every 45 minutes.
Oh, so how long was the trap from?
So literally you had to swim underwater for 2 hours to get them.
Bro, that's insane.
And they saved all 13 of them.
That is insane, bro.
Can you imagine sedating someone and you have their fucking life on the line, they're knocked out, and you have to fucking
swim,
hope that they're underwater, still have their oxygen intact, all that, and you save all 13 of them? That shit made me cry, bro.
Bro, that's insane, bro. And in 2 hours swim, bro, that's a hell of a journey, bro.
You should watch it
back and forth.
That's why I stopped watching movies, bro. I only watch documentaries.
Yeah.
Because that shit be inspirational as fuck, bro.
Facts, bro. Nah, that's what's up, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's
crazy. We got
bro.
distracted again. All right, so we're giving one sentences to different parts of Florida.
Yeah, we done did South Florida already. What's mid Florida, bro?
Like Central Florida, like Orlando.
But see, that's the thing. So you got Orlando. It's so different, bro. Because
Right,
you got
let's
Orlando,
just say-
you got Polk, then you got Tampa. This is all Central Florida, bro. You feel me?
Then we gonna separate them.
Okay.
All right, Orlando. I
gonna
think
say-
Orlando be spread out as fuck.
I'm gonna say city because it is
I
more
think
city life out there.
South Orlando, Kissimmee be Puerto Ricanville, Venezuelaville. Then freaking you got Disney, trash. I hate Disney. Universal, I hate the parks, bro.
Yeah.
They be my enemy, bro.
I think it's more city life out there in Orlando, like, and then we go in Tampa, bro. I'm gonna just say beaches. We using one word, beaches. Cause that's what most of the beaches is on that side. But you got Orlando, you got Daytona and stuff on that side.
I think
though,
Tampa
too.
is like preppy hot white girls.
It's more classy out there. No, you're right though. I always say like city more like hood.
Tampa is like the chill white Miami.
Orlando more hood and stuff like that. A lot more different stuff out there going on. And then Tampa like classy, bro.
You know what's crazy actually? I've been to the Panhandle. I've been to the Keys. I've been seeing sea turtles. I done seen the sharks. I never went to Jacksonville.
Really, bro? You know, they say Jacksonville is nice. They say it's growing out there. I went out there one time. I told a story recently, bro. I went out there one time because I was working in that area up there. And I was like, let me go to Jacksonville. I went to the Calisthenics Park that I be seeing people out there on. And I went out there, bro. It's 11 in the morning. It's like 90 fucking degrees, summertime, bro. I'm driving. All these big murals and stuff. It's real nice, bro. And then I looked to my left, there's a dude with a fucking hoodie, a shiesty on, backpack, fucking like sweatpants on.
Hey, Florida, we different,
I'm like,
man.
let me mind my motherfucking business, bro. I'm like, they like that there for in Jacksonville.
Hey, Jacksonville
bro,
Calisthenics, they gotta pull through. We gotta have some battles, huh?
Hey, that'd be pretty cool, man. That'd be pretty cool. I haven't done a battle myself, man. I don't think I'm ready for that shit yet, but I would definitely go out there, man, and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good shit talker, bro. You know what I'm saying? I go out there and talk
Hey,
shit.
matter of fact, you finna battle somebody?
I will. I did like a little. It was a battle, but it was like a fake battle, bro. Cause I was already tired. And this what happened, bro. I'm gonna get a hold right now. So we out there, right? And it's Teaser, bro. He talking about me because I'm under the I had a canopy out there at the time, so I'm under that chilling, bro. And I'm like, bro, that sun tearing my ass up, bro. So I'm just in there bit hanging out, talking shit. He was like, man, all you need is motherfucking drink and something like that, bro. You on vacation? I'm like, man, fuck that. Let's battle then, bro. I knew he was gonna fucking beat me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I still did it just cause I kept talk shit, bro. So we did a little battle. It was something stupid, bro. It was like I think it was 30 or 50 push-ups, 10 burpees, 30 dips, and then 10 pull-ups. That's all it was. But mind you, they done did the whole workout already too. You know what I'm saying? So we did that, and I was trying to catch up on the dips, bro. But I was like, arms were just dying at the time, bro. So I caught up over there, and by the time I was wrapping up my dips, he was already on the pull-ups. And he knocked down like fuck, bro. But I still finished though. You know what I'm saying? But
you're glad you did it though, right? It was lit.
Yeah, it was fun, bro. It was fun. It was cool, bro. Like I said, either way, I still got the workout in. You know what I'm saying? That's why I already knew I didn't go there knowing I didn't think I was gonna win. I was like, I had to do it because you're talking shit, bro. So like, I gotta do something now. You know what I'm saying? So we did the battle, and then like I said, I finished the whole thing still. But I do want to do that shit next year. Like I am focusing on next year. I want to go ahead and start working on my calisthenics a little more. Because this year I'm really focused on my bulk. So I'm I'm really been like heavy in the gym on the weights. It's like I still do my calisthenics, like I said, I do my weighted pull-ups and my weighted dips and stuff like that. But just eating all this food, bro, and all this weight on me now, it feels a little different. So next year I'm really honing on like the skills, the L sits, goddamn handstands.
Yeah, that shit gonna be
stuff like
harder
that.
when you bulked up though. I ain't gonna
But
lie.
I still do something now because I can still do a handstand, bro. And I can hold that shit. But like the pressing motion is what's fucking harder. But I'm stronger now too. I feel like it's not as bad as it was before. Like I could lift more. You know what I'm saying? I could do more push-ups. I could
Well,
do dips
CJ
better.
trying to do both.
What?
Well, I guess he's not trying to bulk, but he's trying to.
He's doing the weights and the calisthenics though.
Yeah.
But I see like the strength he had in the goddamn weights transition to calisthenics. Cause like I remember doing his first muscle up, bro.
But you know what he told me at the battle the other day was that he thinks calisthenics is making his weights stronger. And I think that's the same with
real,
calisthenics. If you do weights, you'll get stronger in calisthenics. Well, I think maybe not everything, but like I think there is some. I think
It correlates to some movements.
it's like sharpening different tools.
Yeah.
You use the same tool, that shit gonna get dull.
Facts. So that's why like I've been heavy on like the weighted dips and weighted pull-ups. I always do the weighted pull-ups, bro. And I noticed that helped me get up on the bar a little better. Like my muscles have gotten a little better. I can't do them always like on command, but I could rep 3 out now though. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty good for me. And I've been doing a slow bulk too. So like when people hear bulk, like I think it is like hard to do in the calisthenics, but it's like I put on maybe 1 to 2 pounds a month. You feel me? It is over the span of the year now. So I'm 6 months in. I got like 5 months left for the rest of the year. So it's like it's been pretty good. I feel good still. I'm still running and shit now too. Like I ran 3 miles the other day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 190 something right now. By the time I'm done though, I'll probably like 215. But I'm a cut. I want to be 200 pounds. That's all I want.
Damn. Okay.
I just want to be 200 pounds, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because look, also like for example, like
How tall are you?
I'm like 6'1".
Okay.
So bomb. All my friends, they're like 5, let's say 7 to goddamn 5'11", right? Those guys being 180 pounds lean looks very different than me being 180 pounds lean because I'm a lot lankier, I'm taller, you know what I'm saying? So like people still say like I look really skinny at that weight. So like I don't like that shit. So like I want to look how they look. Like people like, damn, they're swole as fuck at 180, but I gotta realistically hit like 200 to look like that. You know what I'm saying? But also I used to think like me weighing 200 was a bad thing because I didn't think I'd be athletic. But I realized now like, damn, bro, I could still weigh this much and still run 3 miles and be fine, bro. I can still go there shadow box and motherfucking hit the bag and still be not out of breath. I can do my burpees and explode still. I could go ahead and do pull-ups and feel good. I feel stronger than I've ever felt, bro. I feel like this is the best I've ever felt. I feel better now than I did at 140, 160. I felt faster out that way though. Like running wise, I did faster. But I think I just got to train that shit again and I'll get it back. You know what I mean? Because 3 miles to me back then, I was running that shit in like 23 minutes was my good time. Like that's like okay, that's the standard. You know what I mean? But I did the other day. It was like 30 minutes. I don't like that shit. But I still did it though. But I don't like that.
Did you
shit,
do it
bro.
in the heat?
No, it was nighttime. It was nighttime. That heat, and that's a whole nother ball game though too. And the heat, yeah, that's built different. Bro.
I
You
did
know what
my
mean?
marathon in the heat.
So how long was that?
350. I was aiming for like 340, 345, but like, bro, literally, I ran the last 6 miles. I had cramps in my legs.
But how many miles in all? It was.
Oh, my watch said, I guess because the whole course and all that, 26.5, but a marathon is 26.2.
26 miles?
26.5 miles.
Bro, damn,
3
bro.
hours and 50 minutes in 80-degree heat.
That is insane, bro. I would love to try some cycling though, bro. Like
That's the only reason I did it. I wanted to try it.
Yeah, I do some shit. Like I want to do them triathlon, like swimming, running. I want to do one of them bitches.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, like and this thing, like see people go in there, like I do like winning. Don't get me fucking wrong, but it just depends what I'm doing. Like it depends how I'm feeling that day. Because sometimes I don't give a fuck about winning. I just want to go to say I did it. But now if I want to fucking win, I'm a fucking win.
They say the biggest accomplishment of the marathon is fucking completing it.
Really?
Because I ain't gonna lie, like I've done some athletic shit in my life. Marathon is humbling, bro.
Really?
Because the first 20 miles is like, all right, bet.
That bitch said the first 20 miles.
But the last,
the first 20, bro.
The last 6, bro.
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta go to a dark place.
that's crazy.
Like I told myself, like I didn't stop once. Like even to get water, I didn't stop running. I told myself, no matter what, I will not stop running. And no matter what, I wanted to get under 4 hours.
I mean,
I was kind of pissed because my time was slower than I wanted, but I was still impressed because my legs didn't even work for the last hour of running, like the last 6 miles.
Did you need to take some time off after that?
After the marathon?
Yeah.
Really like a few days off.
Yeah. So you were just chilling after that, right?
The
These damn cats, bro. That's what it is.
But like I conditioned well because I trained well, so like the only thing was like my calves were pretty sore, but like I didn't get injured or anything. So is that the white cat was in the middle of the street when I pulled up?
It was a few. It's always like this whole neighborhood has cats out here, bro. And they're cool. They'll come out here, they'll chill. One of the people over here feed them all the time, and they'll have kids and shit with them too sometimes. It's like a whole like you'll see like 10 kids out here one day, and then they'll be gone for a little while, and then they'll come back. I don't know.
What are the craziest types of pets that you've seen or that you have?
I've seen. So I've never had anything too crazy, but I remember one of my friends had his exotic license and it had like a lemur. So that shit was pretty cool. That made me. I wanted to get one of the. It was a cotton top tamarin monkey. That shit, bro. I wanted it so bad. But you know, when you're young, you don't know like the full. Like you gotta get a license. You gotta get
having of bro,
4 hours.
You
of
can
experience.
literally teach it to like rob a fucking convenience store.
That shit's cool. It's all them animals, them lemurs, monkeys, and stuff like
They're
that. All
smart as
cool.
They're literally fucking smart as. They're minions, bro.
I had a girl one time. She had birds, but I can't stand that. I can't stand birds.
With that shit.
I do not like that shit at all. Like
you seen Euphoria?
No, I know what show you're talking about though, bro. But they're just loud and they're dirty, and I don't like that.
Fuck,
but some of them are smart though. Like I like from a distance. Like someone else got it. Oh, cool.
And I feel bad like having a bird in like a cage or
yeah.
like in the house and shit. They make
some people have them though. Like, let's say this is their cage. You know what I'm saying? And they have a little play shit for them and stuff like that.
I'd rather the bird be free type shit.
But like the African greys and shit like that, those are very smart birds and they talk. So it's different. Like the Indian ringnecks, they talk, but they only know like a few words. They can't have a full conversation. And then I know like I forgot what bird it is, man. It's a yellow bird, but they whistle. They can whistle like songs or whistle words. They can't really speak, so that's just interesting. But like the monkeys, I always wanted one, bro. But it's like you need like 4 hours experience with them, like hands on with the animal, and stuff like that. And you need to know how to you need to have like a blueprint and turn it in for like how you're gonna maintain the animal. I don't know. If I had all the money in the world, I'd be thinking about that. What would you do if you had all the money in the world? You know what I'm saying? I'd probably do some shit like that, you know?
So if you could have any pet in the world, what would you have?
Any pet, bro? Fuck, that's a good question. It'd be some kind of ape. I love gorillas, though, bro. I love monkeys and shit like that, bro.
A fucking pet gorilla, bro. That shit's gangster.
Nah, that'd be nuts. Like,
bro, that's your security
guard,
Is it
obedient,
too.
though, bro? Let's be clear. Is it like wild or is it obedient, bro?
No,
I get a gorilla.
That shit is trained like a motherfucking...
Yeah,
bro, that's
man.
Diddy Kong or whatever.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, bro, fucking... You got the remote controller. You're like, all right, bro, go fetch me a banana right quick.
Mike Tyson had a fucking tiger, bro.
That's wild. Bro, if I could have any, I would have a cheetah, bro.
A cheetah?
Cheetah's like my favorite animal.
Bro, I like gorillas. Gorillas are my shit. But I like any kind of ape, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I had a... Apes are scary, though, bro. Like, fucking... all of them are just scary. Orangutans are cool, though. They're smart as fuck, too. So... That's cool. So all these apes are very smart. Like they use tools. They know how to. Some know sign language like that. I don't think they know that. Like humans teach them that shit though. But imagine talking to a fucking gorilla.
Do you think
like,
we came from monkeys?
Nah, I don't believe that shit, bro. I don't believe that shit. I don't know. See, now I would get conspiracies, bro. I don't think we came from monkeys, bro. That's like what do you call evolution?
Yeah.
I do believe.
Because then it's like, why are they still here?
Yeah, I do believe in evolution.
Not all of us evolved. They still there.
Yeah, they're still stuck in the past, bro. Fucking
but then look at dogs. They say dogs evolved from wolves. But there's so many different types of dogs.
You got different species and shit like that, bro.
Yeah, I don't
and stuff
know.
like that. But I do think like evolution is a thing. To like if you were to go to Brazil, you'd adapt to Brazil to some extent, bro. You know what I'm saying? You to pick up their culture. You know what I'm saying? So same when you go to Alaska.
That's why literally people be asking if I'm Brazilian. Like they think I look Brazilian.
That's funny as fuck, bro. Yeah, that's real though. Like you just pick up on their shit, even their habits, maybe their lingo and shit like that. Anywhere you go, like, and you live in other states, bro. Think about.
But would you ever guess I'm from Alabama?
I would never guess that shit, bro. I always thought you were Spanish the whole time. Well, you are Spanish, but like, I never knew what the fuck you were the whole time, bro. So, that's actually funny, bro. Like I said, the whole story was just crazy to me too, because you've been all over the place. I thought you just started like traveling like that. Nah, your whole background, like, I think that's cool, like, that you have that, because like I said again, perspective, like maybe that's why. You just had the inspiration though too, just because you already were traveling like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool shit, bro.
What do you think is the dopest type of dog?
I like Cane Corsos right now, bro. I want me a Cane Corso. I want.
Is Cane Corso the one that be jumping high as fuck, like climbs trees and shit?
Nah, them like German Shepherds and shit like that. I'll show you Cane Corso right now, bro. Also, if you want, bro, send me some pictures of some of the shit you did so I can put it on here for them to see.
Of what?
Anything, bro. Fuck it. Some of the places you travel. Anything you want, bro. Anything you travel to and stuff like that. And I'll put it on here when I post it.
I will.
And they can see that Cane Corso.
Oh, yeah. Take a quick guess right now.
That's Cane Corso right there.
Ah, okay.
But like a Cane Corso Mastiff, let me show you, bro. Cane Corso Mastiff, bro. Those are like way bigger, bro.
Holy shit. Oh, you know Messi? Messi has that dog.
Messi.
Lionel Messi, the soccer player.
Oh, he has one of those?
I think so.
That's tough, bro. Yeah, them bitches get big. They get big as fuck, bro. That's like the mixed breed. Like, that's the master. That's the king.
Bro,
That's the
now
mix.
you gotta the shits you gotta clean up, bro. Goddamn.
Well, they gotta be trained, man. Yeah, at first it's gonna be fucked up, man. But yeah, I would love to get me one of those. I want like two to be like on the fucking chain, bro. Just be like swole as fuck with a fucking big dog. Like that's just tough, bro. I don't know. But what are you gonna say? Guess what?
Oh yeah, guess how many photos I have on my camera roll?
You got how many? Wait, how much storage do you have? Let's start there, bro. You got the 2 terabytes.
Well, I maxed it out, so I have iCloud like 10 terabyte or whatever the fuck.
Okay, we talking about photos or videos or both?
Just how many items do I have in my camera roll? Like for example, how many items do you have in your camera?
I'm about to say. Let me check my shit first, bro. Filter all items. Bomb.
You just go to recents and you scroll down. It says how many items you have.
It should. Shouldn't it? What the fuck is not showing me right now, bro? Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So you go here. Yeah. So you got 21,000.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna give you a good 80,000, bro.
80,000.
80,000. Damn, that's crazy.
How many does it say? It's not even saying.
105,488, bro. That is nuts, bro.
And that's only from like 2021. So the last 5 years.
Damn, bro. Non-stop. Do you ever transfer that stuff? Like,
Yeah, I have to. I
okay.
maxed my shit out, but now I was like, I'd rather just have iCloud.
Mm.
Because if I need it, I just click the button and then it downloads.
Yeah. So, like, do you ever, like, print those out, though, and put them in a book or anything either, or just keep them all digital?
I should. I printed a bunch of my photos out once, and whenever people would come to the crib, I would give them a photo, and then they would have it in
funny.
the room.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No,
Shit,
that's
I should have gave you one. Next time I see you, I'll try to give you.
Yeah, yeah. We'll get stuff planned, bro. It'd be cool. Like I said, let me know what y'all want to see next too, man. We can do some workout stuff. I'll be doing a lot of vlogs and stuff too. I like doing those, the workout vlogs, stuff like that. Mic up, just bullshit, talk. I'll be trying to show different sides of my personality too sometimes. Cause like different people bring different things out of you. You know what I'm saying? So like some people might seem more serious when I'm working out. I'll just be locked in. Some people may see me like bullshit with somebody when I'm working out. Some people may see me when I'm fucking doing like I did an aquarium vlog when I went to Georgia. So I'm just with the vlog, just talking. I'm by myself. I'm just talking shit, bro, the whole time. I'm talking to the fucking lady like about the whale and shit. I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
Oh,
as
the
fuck,
Georgia
bro.
aquarium.
Yeah.
You saw the
It's
saw
fucking
shark?
I didn't see that one, bro.
That shit was
I saw like
crazy.
they're like white whales though.
Oh yeah, beluga
Them
whale.
bitches are smart as fuck. They were playing with a toy. I'm like, bro, I'm like, bro, how the fuck are they doing that? It was trippy, bro. That was cool, man.
You saw the great whale shark?
Yeah, that's the one. It's like huge,
Yeah.
bro. They were feeding it at the time too. That one was pretty cool, man. That was a cool aquarium, man. Some of it was closed. I didn't get to see the dolphins when I was there. Seeing stingrays and shit like that, bro. A video I had on there that was fire though was the Tennessee trip though, man. That was one of the first vlogs I did. What else I got up on there, man? I don't know, man. I'm just putting everything on there. I don't like doing live because I like cutting things out. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that is unnecessary. Because on live, you can't fuck up, bro.
Because I feel like on a live, too, it's so much pressure to entertain the viewer. There's no pausing.
Yeah, you
You
feel
gotta
me,
keep
bro?
them engaged the whole time.
I don't like putting that monkey suit on and like having to dance.
Yeah.
Like I like just being myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like the vlogs, I cut out the little bullshit clips and stuff like that and keep what I want to keep. So yeah, man. But see what else we got coming this year, bro.
Our next time we link up, I think we should do some sort of adventure to like a spring or a nature trail or something, and we vlog that shit.
Let's do that shit, bro. I'm gonna show you when we close that with bullshit too, bro, and I'll show you some of the springs I went to. But
I
that'd
think I'd be
cool,
down
bro.
for Rainbow because I've never been there.
That'd be fun. I love that shit.
Where's
bro.
that at?
It's like 2 hours away. I don't know where the fuck it's at, but it's like 2 hours out, bro. All the springs are pretty close around to each other, bro.
We could plan that.
And also, I went camping out there. We go camping once a year, bro. So, but I'm always down to go to the springs. I love the springs, bro.
And I got the GoPro and the underwater. I like doing underwater photos.
I bought a
with the camera.
case for this shit.
Yeah,
I forgot last time. I have the life proof case thing, and I have like one that floats too. So yeah, that should be lit, bro. But with all that being said, man, cool stuff, man. We talk about so much shit, bro. I can't even tell you all the stuff we covered, bro. But y'all stay tuned for what we got coming next, man. And if you guys have any questions or want to see us do something again, comment down below. And until then, we'll catch you guys in the next episode. So.
Anything adventures, photos, fitness, hit us up. Peace.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put his Instagram and all that stuff down in the description down below. That way you can tap and go. So look out for that. But catch y'all next episode.
Peace.